enough times that it hurts like a mother. It hurts a lot. I don't know. This is for entertainment purposes, man. You think I'm going to actually go outside with an aluminum hat in the middle of a thunderstorm and expect my head to get zapped? I hate lightning. I despise lightning. Unless it's from Voltron, Transformers, or any cartoon, I despise lightning with a passion. I almost got struck by lightning.
On your head and go outside?
If you're not raising the sword and saying I have the power, then yeah.
I was gonna say, why don't do you happen to have some actual Wolverine claws? You can go out there, totally just raise them up there and see what you get.
I got some butter knives and some duct tape.
Just as good.
Nice.
Close enough.
Sterling silver does not work the same as 1080 steel.
True, but plastic goes a long way, and you can remold it to whatever you want to. You can ask anybody at your local prison system. And that being said, we got to introduce this gentleman. Say your price.
Oh, hello. Yeah, it's NyHunter Impressions, and I'm just here, as always, to hang out with you guys. Saturday is fun day, and it's just a nice time to, settle down from the busyness of the week. And as long as my kids get to sleep, then I get to come hang out, which is great. And you can find me, as always, on Facebook, YouTube, and leave a comment and enjoy. Thanks.
The busyness being parenthood.
No, actually, the busyness lately being work too. I used to tell everybody at work that, ever since I joined this company, I stopped drinking, and now I've been thinking of drinking again. So
that's an expensive habit. If there's one thing I've learned, I think companies and bar and like the alcohol industry, they go hand in hand. They get some kind of commission pay. It's like, okay, if you piss them off enough, they'll come and buy our product, and then we'll give you a little bit of a share of the taste. So your company pisses you off, so they make money from the alcoholic company, so that way they can get paid. They get paid, and what do you get? A hangover.
Yeah. Oh man, what a hangover! I remember those.
In fact, it was great.
That Voltron with those fists look amazing. Those fists.
Oh yeah, did you show
us?
Yeah,
I'm lightweight. The last time, I got that Sandstorm finally.
Oh, good. How do you like it? I really love mine.
Okay, I have a couple of issues with it, but I do love it for what it's worth. Do totally love it for what it's worth.
I'd like to thank Ghost Max 8 for not having that Sandstorm because I feel left out from the group.
The one thing that bugs me is this.
I've got a box.
I can't the hollow ass legs back here.
Yes, me too.
Oh, gosh.
I hate seeing hollowness, right?
Dude, I had to fix this with Shard in my review just to make it look somewhat better.
Shard is such an incredible figure.
Yeah, it's
cool.
a good figure, but
so I got to show this to Ken because again, this is the collaboration of both Jimmy G and Ken.
Wow,
G.
Nice.
Very cool.
I actually had the black SUV a couple of months ago. I don't know where I got rid of it from, but I might have gotten rid of it.
Oh man.
So Ghost Max. Oh, I'm sorry.
If I had known you guys had needed it, you guys totally just ring me up. I'll keep my eye out for stuff. So, that being said, Edward Toy Hunter, what did you pay for yours, if I might ask? Your legacy.
Here we go. He's gonna brag his price again.
Oh, me. Oh, just honestly, regular price. I got it from GameStop, so free shipping though.
Ooh,
they don't always do that, but yeah.
I feel so sorry for you because
you got it on a special deal from Ross.
Target.
Target.
Yeah.
I think I saw that. Yeah. Go for it.
Earlier in the stream, everybody already knows it's okay, but I went to Target. They had just set that down on the shelf. I took it over to the scanner, and it was ringing up as something completely different. Like it was ringing up as I think it was Deluxe Wind Blade or something like that.
Oh, so you got it for a Deluxe Wind Blade or less?
No, this is what happened. So the Target employee was like, that's a little big for what this price is for, But at the same time, I'm also like, that's also not supposed to be that either, because that item is over there, not here in my hand. And they're like, okay, well, why don't you come with me to the customer service desk? I'm like, okay, no big deal. So I go to the customer service desk. The guy had probably had a day. Okay, probably had a day. And I took it to him, and he scans it, and he goes, "Yeah, that's definitely not this item." He goes, "What are you willing to pay for it right now, so I don't have to get up and put it back? Because this isn't supposed to be out for like another month." I'm like,
No, you gotta
What?
be kidding.
"Yeah." I was like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah."
Well, their
He goes,
targets not like our targets,
he goes,
man. Our targets
"Yeah."
suck.
He goes, "I took a picture of it, and this isn't supposed to be in our system for like another month." I'm like, "Okay,
No.
I'll buy it for me right now." He goes, "Well, how much are you willing to buy it for me right now?" I said, "I have $25 in cash right here."
Oh
Dude
boy.
rung it up as a miscellaneous item and
Uh-huh.
said, "It's
There you
yours." And I'm
go.
like,
Oh
"Here's
man.
cash." I took it and
Uh-huh.
I fled.
So I think you can probably be okay with the hollowness of those legs, huh?
I can be, but at the same time, I'm a little bit of a
Uh-huh.
nerd when it comes to stuff like that. So I'm like,
Okay.
if you're gonna spoil me,
Uh-huh.
freaking, if you're gonna, buy me off on a figure,
Uh-huh.
buy me off.
Do it totally correct, basically.
Oh yeah,
Very cool, though. I'm glad you got it for that price,
he
though.
gets it.
Very nice. Uh-huh. Oh, that's
Yeah.
very good. Oh,
Everybody
man.
looks annoyed. I apologize for telling the story twice.
No. I'm
Uh-huh.
just saying if because supposedly I'm on Facebook, but I don't see anything on Facebook that's saying I'm on Facebook. So I'm just trying to see do I have an audience here still?
I'm just annoyed.
We
that
do. Oh, I
I'm
can guarantee
always
you we
one
do.
step behind in these reviews on those things. Like I just finished this one that y'all did. Like,
Oh,
Wait,
yes, your gears. Uh-huh.
Cameraman Zoom.
I finally
That
got
one
gears.
is
I did talk a
my
little bit about the rear end,
most-
but I didn't, not much.
Uh-huh.
But anyway,
Yeah.
and I've got Sandstorm, and he's in the box, and just waiting to, for me to cut a hole in the box and get him out of the box. So
Uh-huh. That's the thing, right? Because I was chatting with you about him, and I was like, nobody shows the rear end, and you said that you would, and I ended up.
Ken, PG, man, we're PG on
Oh,
this.
sorry,
We don't do
sorry.
nudity.
Oh,
We don't
but
do
talking about
nudity here.
iron rods and
I ended up doing my review and then looking for yours afterward, and I was like, oh, where is it? So yeah, so I'm glad you finally did it.
All right, so there was one thing that Matt showed me. I think Matt, maybe it's me. Did you have something you wanted to unbox tonight on the show? Because I am all about anybody that wants to do an unboxing that if it's not on their review, you can unbox.
Well, I have an interesting story. Got an email from Best Buy earlier today that this package has been delayed, and they don't know when it's going to be delivered.
Oh, nice. Well, very nice.
So Best Buy said they don't know when your package is
I have
coming.
no idea either. Couldn't
It
tell
arrived
you.
this morning.
I'm wondering if it's what I think it is, but I'm probably completely 100% wrong on it. Because there was something that my wife ordered from Best Buy last week that showed up, and I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want to spoil the unboxing that Mr. Ghostmax here has. Because then I have to kick myself off the show.
Well, all I'll say is 1,000 years ago, superstition and the sword ruled. It was a time of darkness. It was a world of fear. It was the age of gargoyles.
Oh, nice.
You got it.
Very cool.
Yeah,
You got it.
An open box deal on the website.
Huh.
So
Nice.
Nice. Yep.
I'm hoping,
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's not missing anything.
It better not be. It's supposed to have 3 faces from each of the characters and the amulet, I want to say, or is that
The Phoenix Gate.
Thank you. I'm not super into. Well, I shouldn't say I'm not super into gargoyles, but I don't know too much about gargoyles to decipher what's what.
Yep, it's got the broken version of the Phoenix Gate and the complete version of it in here. So I paid I got it for like $11 less.
Meanwhile, Michael's giving us the bird.
Very cool.
He is the bird, man. He's the pterodactyl.
But hold on, is he the word?
Yes, he's heard the word bird, 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 birds. The word.
Oh Lord, you really want to go there?
So I did a fun thing on my Sandstorm. I can't stand the parts forming of the dune buggy, so I took the head and flipped it upside down, and got his little gun up here, and that's kind of my compromise. I think
It's not bad. Yeah, I saw the picture. I think you shared it on Facebook,
Think
right?
about it. I wonder.
Mhm.
So anyway,
I think it'd look cool if you had a Mad Max Warboys figure and just like
yeah.
hanging out in the back of it. And has anyone seen Furiosa yet?
No.
I just watched Mad Max the other night, or the one with Charlize Theron. So I gotta go see Furiosa next.
I'm going to zoom back into Mr. Ghostmax here, unless you're still unboxing.
Well, kind of. Look, all you other guys are, having like this orange transformer. I have someone who's orange, but he's not a transformer.
Hey,
That's
I
pretty
forgot his
I haven't
name.
seen him in years.
Yeah.
This is a new version of him.
That's Hosehead, right?
Snout Spout.
Snout Spout.
Ah, cool.
Very cool.
I was gonna say, can't you see the snout on him? I'm just kidding. I'm just
I
kidding.
got
I truly have no idea what the heck he is reviewed. He is
To Master
has
of the
his hand.
Universe.
That's a
Yeah.
Masterverse version of him, right?
Yeah. Masterverse is really cool.
Cool.
Ghostmax, I found one of those battle cats at Ross for the.
Nice.
Ooh.
I picked them up.
Oh, they had one or two at Ollie's too when I was on vacation.
Jazzware.
And the purple.
What the heck is this? I got to show this to you guys. So Amazon, for whatever reason, from Jazzware, decided to like put this on a product that Mr. Darth Ravage helped me acquire. It's like questions or concerns, do not return to store. I didn't get it from a store. I got it from freaking Amazon. But Mr. Ravage had helped me acquire.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
Ooh, cool.
Oh man.
Oh, by the way, if you can happen to help him out, let me see if I have it here. So, if you happen to be in an area that has the Micro Series Squadron, he is looking for the Ayla Secure Starfighter. This is like the rare one. I only found one that I just lucked out at Toys R Us, but if anybody happens to see this Jedi Starfighter of it for her, let him know, please.
Who's the Jedi in it?
It comes with Ayla and it comes with R4G9.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Ayla Secure Starfighter.
Those light armor class guys are only at Walmart. Target doesn't have the DPCI for it, so like hunting for light armor class is next to impossible, and because they don't get rid of the Asajj Ventress that keeps clogging the shelves, and that's so aggravating with that line.
Oh,
But
man.
Star Wars, when I fell down.
Could you quickly remind me what type of surgery you had, Darth Ravage? I can't remember what.
Oh yeah, I don't know if he talked about it yet, but I want to know
Yeah.
how he's doing too.
It's a
started talking.
gallbladder surgery, guys, and like this is a crazy thing. I thought in summer 2022, I thought that I had like the stomach flu in June, and I had eaten like I want to say a couple of hot dogs from this one like little road thing off of my route, and so
May I
then
pause you really quickly? Why is it always a hot dog in these stories that sets off a medical issue?
it's high in fat
Have
content.
to ask.
Anyway, yeah. So that was the first attack. The second attack was coming back from Topsail Beach to drive my son to Knoxville, and we stopped in the west side of town at a Zaxby's, and I got one of the signature deep fried sandwiches, and it set off the second attack. And then, like, not even 3 weeks later, went to like a little Mamacita's taco temple, and I had my shrimp and my fish taco, and it set off the third one. So, like, what sets the gallbladder off? It overproduces bile, like as you get 48 and older and stuff, and it could do it even sooner. But it acted just like the stomach flu, guys. I was like yakking, but nobody else in the house gets the stomach bug but me. And I was like, that's messed up. But like each time,
That's your body telling you to get rid of this awful organ. It's no longer doing any good for you. It sucks.
So like in about this part of your stomach, you have like a burning sensation, like, and I've never had heartburn a day in my life, guys. And
I have.
You cannot lay down, you cannot walk, you can't get comfortable, and even the third attack, I acted like I was having a heart attack, and I just said a prayer and said, "This is it, bye world," and I was done. But I went to the doctor, and he's like, "Oh, you got gallstones. We can just pluck it out," and I turned about 4 sheets of white, and I was like, "That's not cool. I don't like to pluck things." So I controlled it with diet for 2 more years, and I had one more attack about the week after the eclipse in Ohio. I had one more attack, and I said, "That's it. Let's just do it. Let's get it done. I'm over it."
I gotta ask Mike. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're fine.
Thing.
I don't know if this one looks like it's got the Death Watch guy. Is that the Death Watch? Because this is what came in the micro series with
That looks like the Death Watch one. That's one of the ones that's like hard to get in that blind box wave. It's a Mandalorian. It's like blue, right?
yeah, it's a Mandalorian. It's blue, but it looks like the Death Watch figure that I got.
So you got it now, and I don't have to keep looking for it because I've been looking for that daggone thing. It's so hard to because they only do like.
You don't have it?
No, I've got it.
Oh, okay.
I've been looking for it for you because that's the only one I didn't send you. So.
No. I mean, I'm good. Believe me, man. These little guys
Really
are.
quickly, I'm having a nostalgic and a joking kind of moment. And take note, this is a PG joke I'm about to crack here. Can I call?
It's after the 10 o'clock hour, so you can say whatever the fuck you want.
It is?
You said that.
Oh, wait. Is your daughter in the room, Jimmy?
You got headphones on.
Okay, cool.
Anyways, it's PG, so it doesn't matter. But
Okay.
anyways, can I just call Ultra Mega? Can I just call you Patchy?
No. You know why?
From
This is what happens when people call me Patchy.
Oh.
So I've now seen why this is like essentially was sold as an open box item.
Okay? Well, just hear me out. From my angle, you look like Patchy the pirate from SpongeBob, and Grogu right next to you on your shoulder looks like Potty the parrot.
That's awesome.
Hey, Tom,
That's what I was like. Can I just call you Patchy tonight, just for tonight?
Awesome.
But I struck a nerve, so I won't. So I apologize. I just couldn't resist. I thought it was funny.
Thomas,
The amount of times I've kicked you off the air, you know what? I'll allow it.
Third time now. The first
He's
two
been
times are
practicing.
reasonable.
I thought we were
This one, I'm like,
I thought we were on 5. I thought we were on 5, man.
Wow.
3. I lost count after 4. But Big M, welcome to the stream, man. Glad you're able to come and join us this evening, man. And you know, Big M, you're more than welcome at any time if you decide to say, hey, I don't want to be in the chat. I want to be with you guys. Shoot me out an email. I'll send you an invite. You're more than welcome to come in. You know, we do StreamYard, that kind of thing. You know, anytime you want, you got an open invite, man. Always remember that. Anybody out there that decides to say, hey, you know what? I don't want to be a guest. I want to show up and hang out with you guys. Send me an email. You know, send me a message, please, man. This is what the stream is about, getting everybody to get to know the community better and to just hang out and have a good old time. That's what we're about here. There's no curfew. There's no commitment. There's no, stress in this channel. It's about everybody having a great time and hanging out whenever you possibly can. It's an invite. Anybody's welcome.
So yeah, send them a message, send them an email, send them $100.
Send me a drink. You can, but I've been good. I've been very good.
Yeah, can I ask you about your healing also, Ultra? Like,
it's going a little bit slower. It's going slowly, but
have you tried looking at things yet? Can you tell anything different?
Actually, I did. This is the first time in 3 days that I've actually was able to like keep my head up in a regular position, and I did end up driving this afternoon because something came up that was priority 1. So I was able to drive. In the state of New York, you are allowed to drive with one eye. You cannot have a CDL though. That's why I'm on a medical waiver for the time being. I can't drive what I normally do until I'm medically cleared to go. But once this eye is healed up, I should have a little bit better vision than what I normally had before, and be able to do what I can.
Cool. And can I ask when the post-op is, or?
Post-op's already. I already did my second surgery.
Oh, you did? Oh.
Yep. So I already did the follow-up on Wednesday, and then I got another appointment coming up this Wednesday, and we're going to see what happens. Right now, what I'm seeing out of this eye is they have a gas bubble, and I'll zoom in on this. So on my left arm, this says, warning, gas bubble in eye, use of nitrous oxide or change in atmospheric pressure may cause an increase in IOP resulting in blindness. So basically, I can't go up the Purple Heart. I can't go up the Purple Heart Highway, and if Vin Diesel challenged me to a blinking race, I could beat him in 0 to 60 in 1.2 milliseconds.
Yikes! Oh man. Amazing. I just hope you're getting better. That's the main thing. We'll find out.
If not, I won't see it coming.
Oh no.
Oh, bad pun.
Bad joke.
Ooh.
But look out, folks. Oh, even worse joke. Oh, Lord.
I appreciate that pun, though. That was nice.
Out of sight, out of mind. Oh, God, I'm getting worse.
Oh
with that.
no, another
Oh,
one.
for God's
Have you been
sake.
practicing? Hello.
Oh, God. Yes, it's
So
time.
just saying, I do hope this arrives soon.
Oh, zoom
I'm
in good.
waiting
Yeah,
for
me
it.
too.
What is that?
I do hope this arrives soon because I'm waiting for it.
Which one is
So
that
did
one?
you say you got all the stuff in there?
You got everything in that, right?
I can see why it was open, why it was sold as open box.
See, this is. Oh, what the hell? They damaged the box?
It was sold as an open box, so I got like $11 off of it.
Oh, okay. So you're getting two. So you got two of them instead of one. You got the cheap. You got the open box one. So I'm gonna say I hate when they.
This is only one I ordered because I saw it was like $11 off. I was like, sure, I'll take that.
I just hate when they have the labels from Best Buy right on. That pisses me off so much.
See, I don't mind this. I'm not going to be keeping the package on this.
Well, you know what I like is this is what gets me too. Now that they released that package, that they had the closed wings as opposed to the open ones when they first came out with the Demona and Goliath originally, the first issue. And now it's like, oh, now you can get them with an extra face, closed wings. Sure, why not? And for $60.
But they also redid the face, like the entire face sculpt for Goliath, because now you can just change faceplates.
Oh, nice.
You know, like hexadecimal from Reboot.
All right, so gentlemen, changing subjects tonight because I'm actually interested to hearing more opinions on the upcoming June release of Star Wars: The Acolyte. If anybody's into Star Wars,
Yep. It's on Disney, right? Or
yep,
and then yep.
it's
Yeah,
on.
I'm so far back on series now. I've been watching anime instead, but I've got to catch up sometime. I'm still working on the Bad Batch. Still.
Oh, Bad Batch is so good.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I know. Everyone's been telling me. I
I
gotta
returned,
catch up.
and I'm in my
Hey.
Deadpool shoes. Otherwise
But-
known as
Are you-
Crocs.
Are you ready for Deadpool and Wolverine? Is another question.
Yes, absolutely. I'm ready for that.
Oh man, yeah. All right, sorry to take the spotlight away.
That's all good. We already did Deadpool Wolverine, but like, what do you guys think as far as the Acolyte coming out? Do you think it's going to be somebody? So I already talked to Zan, who's been a guest in the past, and he said that as far as the Acolyte, this first episode so far, he said it's good. Not great, but it was good, which kind of piques my interest now.
Oh, it's already
Like,
out.
all right,
Hopefully, it's not a slow burn.
special screening for special screenings. Because how Alex gets advanced screenings before anybody else, like other YouTubers.
Why?
So they got to show that, and he got to see the Acolyte screening of that one, and I'm like, okay, cool. And he was like, yeah, it's good. I mean, it'll be interesting to see where they take the direction on it. He didn't give me too much info on it, but he said Kate Moss as a Jedi is badass.
I do like Jedi stories, so I am excited. I gotta
Very
say. So
I
Yeah.
love its Old Republic too.
I'm not
yeah.
a Star Wars fan, so I won't offer input.
So, have they
Fair enough. Fair enough.
showed any toys from it yet?
What for the Acolyte series?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they've already announced a couple of the Black series as well as the Vintage. It's already up on Pulse, and I believe they're also advertising it on Amazon.
I'm behind on that.
Hey,
My
I'm a
Star
1,001.
Wars unboxings have been very, very few lately.
Yeah, big. I mean, it is Old Republic. I don't know how far back they're going. It's supposed to take place, but this is the thing. They're saying it's Old Republic, but the story takes place 100 years before everything that goes on with the Skywalker storyline. And the Knights of the Old Republic was 1,000 years back. So I don't know how far they're going to get into it, how much reference they're going to put into it. I do hope they do some references on the KOTOR series. If not, as long as it's an original story that I think will capture the interest of everybody, that's what I want. I just want a Star Wars story that's good.
this is why I'm not a Star Wars fan. The timelines are never straight. Ever.
But a lot of series are that way. You just gotta. For
That's
me,
true.
I
I'm
kind
not
of
gonna lie on that one. That's true.
I kind
But-
of look at the story and see if
but
I like
for-
it.
But for a series that's supposed to be, we're talking almost 50, 60 years now.
That's one more time. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm call-
Allergies
yeah,
are going up.
Oh,
Smart.
they are pretty bad here in New York.
anyways, but the point is,
Sun reverse.
my point is that that's why I'm not a Star Wars fan. Is I can never figure out when they take place, why they take place, and what the whole.
Well, they
I
take
don't
place in a
understand.
galaxy far away a long, long time ago. I
You
mean,
were born in the prequel
Oh, yeah.
series. I'm surprised. You see, you were born in. Okay, so here's the thing. You actually were born in an appropriate timeline. The prequel series, episodes 1,
Yeah.
2, and 3. So you would have.
That's
You
not
would
what I
have
grew up
been
with,
1,
though.
2, 3. What were you born in episode 7, 8, 9? Because there's a problem there.
No, oh heavens no! I saw those movies. Heavens no.
Okay,
No.
we'll agree. I'll agree with you on that, though.
No. The ones that I grew up with, because let me be very clear here. I grew up out in the middle of nowhere. Like I grew up in like rural Washington State, and
Ooh.
yeah, way out in the middle of Snohomish Hills. No internet whatsoever. I ran off of data for years, and
bet Brent
it
Spiner
was
didn't like that too much.
it was patchy at best. Anytime I wanted to use the internet, I had to go into town. That's how bad it was in certain areas for that at the time. Okay, because I mean, take note, we also did not have the type of money that we're making now, and didn't have a job. I was younger. There's a lot of circumstances that went into that. So basically, I don't really, I still don't jive with Star Wars. But point being is that I grew up with VHS tapes, so I grew up with the original trilogy. The original trilogy.
Very interesting. Uh-huh.
Yes.
So you thought in our way.
In fact, I had one of the very first VHS copies of A New Hope. So original, in fact, it had the actor, not the CGI of
Oh, so you got it before the special edition versions came out.
what's his name? Jabba the Hutt. Yeah.
Which is weird because
So you
the
had
only
the
way you get
actor?
that is through Laserdisc or through
Yeah.
special edition. That he was never ever aired in the original Star Wars line. And I'll tell you right now, these two other gentlemen up here, three gentlemen up here, will back me on that one. I've been watching Star Wars forever. The original human actor Jabba the Hutt was never placed in any of the movies. He was placed in the special edition,
Correct.
but as a special feature kind of thing.
Yep.
Laserdisc, I think. Casper, you got the Laserdisc, right?
I do. I have the laser disc of the final release of the Unaltered trilogy.
Right.
I have to
remember
check
it was
them.
hot, yeah.
I also have to hope I didn't wreck my laser discs by not keeping them in proper the proper temperature.
Right.
But
'Cause I heard that was the only way you
laser discs. Like I've never fiddled with laser discs. I've always wondered how difficult is it to store those, keep those? What's the maintenance on those?
you gotta make sure they don't have a lot of heavy weight on them. You gotta keep them in a moderate temperature.
don't
And
feed
then
them
kind of like
after
a
they-
record.
And then
Would you say
pray
kind
that-
of like
and then
So kind of
pray
like
that they're
records, right?
and then pray that they were from a batch that didn't suffer from laser rot.
What is that?
Ew, that doesn't sound good.
I know what Laserdisc is, and I know what a Laserdisc player is. I've just never actually fiddled with it. I've never played it. I've never played any movies on it. I've never watched any movies on it, unless I'm pretty sure my movie theater used to play them at one point. But still, point being is I've never owned a Laserdisc, so I have no clue what any of the maintenance on any of this stuff is.
Thomas, thank you. You inspired me to make a new little clip for whenever I play. And it's going to be called Time to Educate the Youngin'.
I didn't catch any of that.
You have a reverb on, but he said that he's going to make a what is it? Well, something called Time to Teach the Youngin' or something.
Now, laser rot is what it's called, where the reflective metal layer in between, in between the sandwich between the plastic disc sides starts to break down.
Everybody check your volume because I think somebody.
It's basically just plastic rot then.
I think it sounds like we all have reverb on.
Yeah, we all do have reverb on.
Reverb.
Did anybody just heard the volume?
What?
Yeah, because hold on, let me see if it's my end.
Martin, I think it's you.
Holy
Hey,
crap!
I don't have it anymore.
We're clear. We're clear.
Woohoo.
Hold on.
What happened?
Now let's try it. Okay, that was on me. My bad.
Test.
Yep,
Hi.
testing 1, 2, 3.
Yep, that was me. I guess I had the microphone low, and
Jeez, Martin.
yeah, time to
I
educate.
love that.
Where's your
OCP.
shame? Where's your shame clip now?
Hold on. The reason why I'm not doing the shame clip on me is because this was like this in that position for like the last hour and 20 something minutes.
That's what she
So this just recently occurred. So that's not my fault. I didn't even know that we would do that. So you can't blame me for something that did not happen.
Okay.
Oh man.
Honestly, I didn't know. It's just the moment I started doing that, I was like, what the hell's going on? Why is this reverbing? That's why I said, everybody check your volume. I wasn't going to blame it on you.
Right. Yeah. Like. Mhm.
Hey, I've already kicked you off like 6-7 times, man.
Yeah, you're like,
Reverb's
oh,
not on now that you're crunching.
you're like that joke only gets funny after so many times.
Well, I don't want to keep doing that because you know what? It does get stale after a while.
So tell me about that OCP package. Is it Frank? Was it Frank Weller? Is that his name? Or
Yep. This is all right. Now I got to do the hog up screen, as I call it. So my wife ordered this as a early Father's Day gift, and it is Murphy when he was all like in his uniform and shot up and that whole 9 yards. I'm trying to angle it enough to where.
Can you rip off his arm?
Yeah, so all the hands and all that stuff. If you see that little red thing,
Oh yeah.
really the shotgun of his arm.
Ouch. Oh man.
So she knows I'm a big RoboCop fan, and only the first movie. I don't like the second or third one.
Yeah, it is the best. The original. Oh man,
Yep.
very good.
I have not seen the first one all the way. I fell
It
asleep
is
halfway through
wild.
it as a kid. As a kid, I fell asleep halfway through it. And I have not felt the want to go watch the first movie again.
Mhm.
And I did watch the 2013 one, 2014.
How was
one?
that? I didn't watch that one.
Oh, the one with Samuel Jackson in it. That one's it's
Oh,
actually
isn't
pretty-
he in everything now? Almost.
Michael Keaton's in it too.
They had the guy from Suicide Squad.
Rick Flag from Suicide Squad. The guy, what's that guy's name?
Don't know.
I don't remember.
That's all good because I fell asleep. Jesus Christ.
But that is some movie though. That you gotta make time for it someday. It's really good.
I need to make time for a lot of TV
There
shows.
was
And movies.
stuff in that movie that's like, how did that make it into the theater?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. The whole Oh my
I'm
gosh.
gonna give you this one.
The 80s were crazy.
I'll give you this
Yeah,
one.
they
You know how many
were.
times it took for me to see what the hell, Blade Runner? You know how many times it took me to see that movie?
Oh,
You
dude.
know, I still
35
haven't
times.
seen that, actually.
35 times it took for me to watch that movie.
I
Because
was told, okay, when I saw the second movie, I was told, oh, it's the greatest movie of all time. You gotta go watch it. You gotta go watch it. You gotta go watch it. I'm like, okay, whatever. I sat through that entire theater waiting for action.
Uh-oh. One of those movies.
Nothing happened.
that's how I
Nothing
felt
happened.
that's how I felt about the first Blade Runner movie. 35 times. I fell asleep every time. And
No,
I
yeah, I
said,
still
I'm
haven't
power
seen
through.
it. Oh man.
I watched it in the nighttime, fell asleep. I watched
because
it
I
in the
paid for
daytime.
the ticket.
It looked gorgeous, but yeah.
See,
The
it's
only
like
reason
Stanley Kubrick films. Once I see his name tagged on something, I'm like, it's gonna be long. It's gonna be monotone. It's gonna be. I might fall asleep, but like if it's 2001 or 2010, then I'll actually enjoy it. So
Actually thinking of a movie that like pissed a person off so badly, and I already know how this guy feels. Has anybody ever seen who here is an Avatar Last Airbender fan?
I have not
Okay.
seen it.
I've seen the cartoon over 50 to 60 times. I have seen the live action one now on Netflix over 7 to 8 times. I've got Legend of Korra, seen that over half a dozen times. What questions do you have?
How did you feel about the last Airbender movie that first came out that was live action?
We try not to talk about that.
That's all I needed to hear.
We try not to talk about that. I try to look at that as that is the Ember Island players version of Avatar. That is their version of that. Yeah. This guy knows.
It's also one of the reasons why every once in a while, if there's like a tunnel or something in a game I'm playing on stream, I'll just randomly go, secret tunnel, secret tunnel.
How about you, Jimmy? How'd you feel about that movie?
The first Avatar: The Airbender.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah. So, have y'all seen the new Mad Max movie? I didn't care for it. I didn't care for it at all.
I mean,
even as a kid, when I went to go see that in theaters, I was still like, "What on earth is this? What is this trash?"
I think like Shyamalan, like that was like after The Village, it was just. I mean, when The Village came out, and then it was just horrible.
My question is why did they hire M. Night Shyamalan in the first place?
No. Hold on, Thomas. Hold on. Ghostmax, where are you?
Right over here. Sorry, putting the.
What do we call Shyamalan? What do you call Shyamalan?
M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. That's about what he is. I'll admit he is a good suspense writer and a very good suspense director, but he is not very good at a children's readaptation of a TV show that was a cartoon.
So it's like
and had no Asian actors in it.
None whatsoever.
I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen the cast and photos, and just like, no. Zuko's Japanese.
Here's the thing that irritated me about
the last
that
5
movie
minutes
is they deleted the Kyoshi Warriors. There was half an hour of the Kyoshi Warriors, and they totally got rid of it.
Big M said it best. The last 5 minutes of The Village pissed me off so much.
No,
All right,
that's mean. Do we
I've
need to talk about that?
I've only seen clips of The Happening, from riff tracks. What the hell is that movie about? Is it like the wind trying to making people kill themselves, or the
bees,
or what? What is that movie?
Spoiler alert! It's the bees. The bees are gone. Mother Nature is adapting because we killed off all the bees.
Yeah,
but it's not buzzworthy.
Now I'm going to see that lady all the time on YouTube or on TikTok where she's like, and it's another day of saving the bees.
Yeah, like jazz.
So not an.
I will bring in somebody.
So not.
Hey, how are you today? I'm sorry. He muted me.
You're on mute.
I was just listening.
Okay. Damn you and damn everybody and their freaking sandstorm figures. Up yours, everybody. Up yours.
Right.
Okay, so
everyone hold them
up yours.
Yeah.
Up yours. I know you don't have them. Hold on, Jimmy. Do you have them? Is that the original?
You have them, but he's still in the box. I'll hold up this guy.
Okay, up yours. No, you okay? No, well, because you're simulating it, up yours too.
Do you just want to see the box, Ultra Megatronus? I have mine sitting right up there.
Nah, I've seen enough. I just got to pick on you guys. I mean, like I said,
hey, I'm well over 1,000 now. I'm at 1,002.
Yeah,
nice. Congratulations.
Hey.
Hold on. I will give you the banner. This one.
I will say about M. Night Shyamalan, I really did enjoy Embrace.
I'm sorry, who?
M. Night Shyamalan, a ding dong.
Thank you.
I did not. I did enjoy Unbreakable.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, I did too.
I saw Split.
that was good. Oh,
Split scared the shit out of me.
Split was amazing. You have got to give it to James McAvoy. He
Oh,
is amazing in that movie.
I still have to see. I still have to see the Mr. Glass movie.
That was good. I did see that. I think I should actually own it. It's in my movie book over there. But still, point being, that movie was really good. I cannot believe how well they mashed Unbreakable, Split, and the Mr. Glass storyline. I am very impressed with that. The only thing that really irritated me was how it ended.
I haven't seen that one, so
Yeah, the ending may irritate you. I'll just leave it on that. But that tends to be the case with M. Night Shyamalan movies.
Slammerama ding dong.
Yep. I mean, that's the one thing I will say about his movies. Like when it comes to horror or suspense, yes, he does an incredible job.
Oh yeah.
When he does kid stuff, no. And then and here's the funny thing, guys. So I didn't see every single Avatar Last Airbender cartoon. So I saw the other one. It wasn't in theaters. I saw it on DVD. And I was like, okay, graphics are good, it's understandable. This is not a bad movie. Then I've had Ghostmax and I've had Jimmy's gone.
And Zan. Zan as well.
Zan, yep, and Zan. And holy hell, the backlash that these guys gave me. And they were like, are you out of your damn mind? How the hell do you endorse that crap ass movie?
Yeah, how can you endorse that trash of a movie?
Hold up. Like I said, I did not see the last, Avatar The Last Airbender cartoon, all of it. Once I saw everything, then I turned around and I said, forgive me. It comes down to, I deserve this.
Okay.
And
I will give you that one. I'll give you that one pass on that for somebody who went into it not knowing much. But I'm going to give you this one thing. Why would it take? Just hear me out on this. If you saw the cartoon, why would it take 5 people to move one boulder?
I don't know. That's why.
When in the cartoon, it takes them. They're literally doing this, whoosh, and there's like a freaking mountain is coming up from there. So however, just
okay. So Jimmy I'm sorry. Jimmy just said that the internet went down on him. That he's working on it. That's why he was kicked out.
Oh goodness! I was wondering why he left. I hope we didn't offend.
Yep. No, I don't think I didn't offend him that bad when it came to I originally liked The Last Airbender, and then I saw it graphic wise.
I saw that.
Yeah. And what'd you just say? What did I do?
Everything. That's exactly what you did.
Good. That means I'm doing my job right.
Sounds about right.
So what else can we talk about, gents? I mean, we've talked about Deadpool. We've talked about. Jimmy's back.
Shall we discuss Transformers 1 and the weird toy line that's coming along with it? They've released a couple of new images since I've been on last.
I gotta ask.
Yes.
I like it.
I've watched the first one, when it was, streaming back during 2020, and I rewatched it, on this disc. I haven't watched part 2 yet. I'm probably gonna do that tomorrow morning. I've read all 6 of the books that Frank Herbert wrote, and I love them. I'm gonna say I saw some of the David Lynch movie when I was a kid and never watched it. Wanted to watch it again because I just remember what I saw was so disgusting. I did enjoy the sci-fi miniseries from 20 something years ago.
Good, they did have that.
Hide Alf.
I do, but I do think like even just watching the first half of this is like the definitive
Yes.
like movie version or live action version.
I would
or
concur.
whatever.
Yep. And Triple R over here to answer your question, Thomas, as that said, Inhumanoid lived in that boulder. That's why it moved so easy. See, he had an answer for it. I didn't. That's all good.
Inhumanoids, but there ain't no Inhumanoids in. Whatever.
They were. I guess they were at that time. I don't know.
And that Shyamalan's weird. I mean, Shyamalama Ding Dong be weird.
Yep. That's not big enough to come up with because, like, I'm like, oh Lord, let's see.
Limiting dong shenanigans.
Hide Alf.
And now I'm just waiting for Godzilla to come out.
Yeah.
Not the Kong versus Godzilla, the other one,
Last one.
the Zero one, to come out on Blu-ray or anything. Everybody else has seen it. I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't
No,
seen it.
I'm waiting. Yep, I'm waiting as well.
I've heard nothing but awesome reviews on it. And then Kong Godzilla I heard was really good too. But I guess it's like two different worlds with these because, we all know how Godzilla goes out when it comes to the story writing in Japan versus the United States.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the trailer for the new Kong versus Godzilla, and it looks cool, but I probably won't see it.
It looked goofy.
I don't watch those, but I do know they're really good movies.
Yeah, one was supposed to be really good. Like the last one, my wife was like, "Are you gonna go see it in the theater?" I'm like, "No, I'll wait till that one comes on digital or Blu-ray or something like that," because it just looked like seeing Godzilla run like that was about as corny as seeing Godzilla doing that drop kick back in the '60s when he rode his tail all the way across the screen. And you can't get more goofier than that. And what was it? Triple R said, I heard Kong vs. Godzilla was a fun movie. I've heard that too. Like, Mike, you saw the movie.
I saw -1, and I've watched bits and pieces of Kong versus Godzilla. So I got to rewatch Kong versus Godzilla.
Yeah, it's true. Just watching Godzilla run, I'm like, Godzilla never ran.
How are those movies? I haven't seen them.
How old? They're recent.
No, not how old. How are those movies? I haven't seen them.
They're good.
-1
I like
was one of my favorites last year.
Yeah, I mean, -1 was supposedly a really good one. My wife works with a store manager who is from Japan, and his wife is a big time gigantic Godzilla fan. And he told me that his wife took him to see it 3 times in a row. That's how good. Yeah, I'm like, damn, this movie has to be good if you got forced to go see it 3 times. And he's like, I'm from Japan. I like Godzilla. Don't get me wrong, but my wife's obsessed. And she took me to see it 3 times. I was like, okay, must be really good, because you don't hear the female populace ever talking about Godzilla, especially if it's American fan base. It's like, oh, it's just a giant lizard. Oh, is that the one that had Matthew Broderick in it? Really, people? You're gonna bring that is not Godzilla. It's a fish-eating lizard that they mutated for purposes of making Pacific Rim.
That actor, I'm going to be clearly honest here, that actor hasn't been relevant in a good minute.
You leave Ferris Bueller alone.
I know, right?
That is good.
Hey, I said relevant in a minute. I didn't say he wasn't a good actor.
Actually, what was the last movie he did? Now that I think about it.
It was the one with Jennifer Lawrence. The one where they hired her to date his son.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Oh, crap. What was it? If anybody in the stream is in the chat knows what movie I'm talking about, the one.
Date him real good. It's
like in the back of my head. Godzilla gets a shape sleeping all that time. He has a thyroid problem. Oh, my God. Now, this Godzilla from Kong and Godzilla looked like he went on a keto diet. Like he just got up, started running like he was freaking Richard Simmons or something like that. If anybody knows who Richard Simmons is.
It's called No Hard Feelings.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was the last movie he did. It came out in 2023. That was the last movie he did, and it does star Jennifer Lawrence. So you are correct.
Yes. I got to see that movie. Looked hysterical. I mean, it was just like Jennifer Lawrence was a good actor.
It was pretty good.
How did you like her as Mystique? I have to ask that question.
She did okay.
Up until that last
Yeah, I
story,
think so.
up until
Yeah,
Dark
the
Phoenix,
last one was a little but
The last
Yeah,
movie,
I
actually, if you watch, if you ever see her interviews, the last movie that she killed, got killed off as Mystique, she didn't like it one bit. She's like, kill the character off. She's done. I'm like,
kill
you
the
can't
character off. The
kill off-
universe was almost done. Was
Yeah.
pretty much done.
like, I mean, I get it. I
seriously.
understand. Like, she was tired of it, and she felt like the character wasn't going anywhere. And I'm like, all right, I understand it. But you can't.
I get that, but at the
Yeah,
same
well-
time, why can't they do movies where it's like Mystique is off doing some sort of, like renegade shit, where she's off, saving mutants, going and doing stuff like that, and they just mention her in the movie. They don't have to like completely say,
Yep.
They can just mention, hey, she's off
think
and
we all
doing,
like
she's off
Rebecca
doing this. Where's Mystique? Oh, she's
And
off
then just-
rescuing more. She's off
and-
rescuing more mutants, sending them to the school.
Yeah.
and
Or
then they just
more like-
created,
More like her, it'd be sending him to the cage, but still.
and then
I
they
mean,
just
nothing
created one gaping plot hole.
Yep.
Right.
Oh.
How was she alive? How was she alive in the era around the original films?
Let me see if I can show you guys
Oh,
really
yeah.
quick.
Hmm.
They just opened up a diner, Matt, because this is in our neck of the woods, kind of.
Oh, the
Well-
cheese thing.
The Cheez-It, it's the literal Cheez-It diner.
Oh, I
Yes.
read that
Pop-up.
today.
It's a pop-up like for
Okay.
this weekend or something, but I'm probably not going to get to go there.
It's Woodstock, New York, man. So it's like an hour to get there.
Yeah,
Oh, you going to Woodstock?
No, not this week.
Oh, that's
No, my
unfortunate.
son has doctor's appointments out there in Woodstock.
You're not going to the most mind-expanding festival in
Well,
what
here's
was
the
it,
thing. Just
1969?
to educate you, Woodstock never took place in Woodstock. Woodstock took place at Bethel Woods, which was in Sullivan County.
which is quite
That's true.
close to
He is right on that one. He is true.
I know I'm right. I live in freaking New York. What do you want me to do? Ban you again? I will kick your ass out of the screen again.
Hey, I just
We're
agreed.
Hudson Valley people. We know this shit.
And we're back again.
I agreed
Luckily,
with you.
it's
and
after
you kicked
10.
me out of the stream.
He keeps coming back with birds too, like Yeah, it actually is a thing. I was surprised. I'm like, Cheez-It Diner. I would love to taste the burger though, because I love, if you do Cheez-Its, I would be interested in seeing what it would taste like with the burgers.
Have you guys seen that new advertisement for Taco Bell's Cheez-It Gordita Crunch?
No, not yet.
Yeah,
No.
my Taco Bell's advertising it.
We lost our Taco Bell. They closed down.
That is a blessing in disguise, sir.
Well, what was the one? It's connected to Pizza Hut, and they closed down too. So that was kind of sad. I love my
Well-
Meat Lovers pizza.
Well, they're getting rid of. I know as far as Red Lobster, that's gone. They're
I
gone.
know that's so sad. I
That's
actually
why
like
you
Red
shrimp
Lobster.
Out here,
Yep, they're talking Pizza Hut possibly going bye too.
Pizza
And-
Hut. The Pizza Huts here in Utah, most of them, not all of them, but most of them have disappeared. But there is one. There is actually one or two Red Lobsters left.
Man, I'm trying
It's
to make
so-
my way to Red Lobster before they close.
The one thing though that is really frustrating for me in Utah is Cracker Barrel. I really
Oh.
wish that is one restaurant that would just disappear for the rest of humanity.
I haven't been there in honestly
That's
in
blasphemy in
20
the South
years.
there,
I
my
want
friend.
my wife to see it
Dude.
before they close.
Hold on, hold on.
I live.
I gotta.
okay,
All right, I'm not gonna shut you off on this one. I gotta get opinions on this one because you said Cracker Barrel. Now in my area, there's one across the river, but I've heard nothing but
Well-
good talks about it. But
Let me be very clear here. I deliver for a lot of these restaurants. Okay, I'm a DoorDash delivery driver, so
okay.
I go do all of that stuff. So I get to smell and get to witness what goes on that plate and what goes in those takeout containers. So it's not pleasant.
That's what
That's
they
true.
order, though. That's what we're there for when we go there.
Ravage, is that you? Because I know
No, it's not.
Ravage does
What
DoorDash
you
too.
ordered- what you ordered is what was served maybe 10 to 12, possibly 13 to 14, 15, possibly 20 years ago. Now you're getting served what is pulled out of a can or rehydrated with water because it's the laziest cooking I've ever seen in my life.
Wow. This is why I've got to visit again. Like I said, it's been like 15
It's-
years. I've got to.
It's disgusting.
Hey, Jimmy, is your Cracker Barrels that bad over there in Knoxville?
There are 3 national treasures here in Knoxville: Dolly Parton, Waffle House, and Cracker Barrel. So
I apologize.
They got bad Cracker
No.
Barrels in Utah.
they must have bad ones. Yeah.
Dude, there was like 3 of them that got shut down because of the practices they were advertising. They were not the practices that they were advertising.
If you ever wanted a clean bathroom, the Cracker Barrel is where you
No.
stopped on it.
If you ever want a bathroom where some trucker has committed suicide, just walk into any Cracker Barrel, you'll see the blood stains on the wall, and written in there is his last will and testament to his.
I know why. And I can answer this question. I know why. You live in Utah. That's the fallout nation of nuclear waste. That's
it.
why.
He's not wrong on that
It's
one.
Fallout.
He's not wrong on that one. It's actually I've actually
get the
visited
ambiance.
I've actually visited the city that is believed to have killed John Wayne.
Really?
That's
St.
okay.
George.
John Wayne.
So
Mhm.
the final movie that John Wayne did was called The Conqueror, and it was filmed in the 70s. And in the 70s, yeah, he knows what I'm talking about. That movie caused so many people to get cancer because they were testing some nuclear missiles in off the military base that's not far away from St. George, and so the nuclear dust and fallout and everything was blowing onto the set. So they were all sitting there smoking, drinking, doing the whole thing. All they're doing is wearing bandanas over their mouths, and because they're filming, they're filming like an Asian war movie, there's a lot of face covering. So there's sword swinging and everything of that nature. They're sitting there breathing in this nuclear air. All of them from that movie, including John Wayne, got cancer.
Yikes.
Yep, Belushis, he's not dead. He's frozen. So is Walt Disney.
And Elvis.
Is he? I've got to wonder that myth.
I don't know. I think Elvis committed suicide.
I don't know if you've been watching those YouTube videos of that. I guess some pastor in the South that everyone thinks is Elvis.
Oh, man.
Interesting.
If you, take
Elvis has survived everything under the sun.
if you take the Man in Black tape,
Apparently,
he just went home.
Much like Hitler. Apparently, Hitler is still living in the Alps somewhere.
He'd be 100 and something years old by now. How the hell's he living in the Alps?
Yeah, so he'd be like over 150,
That
160
clean
years
living.
old.
Said
by
he
this
died
point.
of Cracker Barrel. That's how.
Elvis shat it. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I thought it was the fried peanut butter banana sandwiches that killed Elvis.
Oh my word!
No, I think it was he was trying to shit out all those sandwiches, and that's what killed him because he
Yeah,
died on the toilet.
that's what I mean.
No, it wasn't those bananas. I've had those peanut butter banana sandwiches. They're pretty damn good, actually.
Yeah, but
No,
if
did
you
you have
eat
the
them, that's
Elvis
the only thing you
version?
eat.
Did you have the Elvis version? Because he added jam, bacon, and ham into those sandwiches along with those bananas.
Sounds cool.
No, I never had
That
that.
sounds
Now I
good.
try that.
Yeah,
No,
the bacon. I've had it with the bacon, but I've never added a cold slice of ham in there.
Sounds like
I
a
couldn't.
Great way
I'll
to
substitute
get rid
it
of
for
your
salami.
gallbladder.
We would, yeah, I can see how that would back someone up to the point of death.
Yeah, at least if you have to go, you win
I
the
know
race.
the dude was like over
Die happy and make a pretty
what,
course.
300 pounds when he died.
You see, if he would have used Scott tissue, he would have probably lasted a lot longer, like 1,000 wives longer.
No, he's got to use that Charmin ultra wide. You know, the one that's really super soft.
They still make, yeah, they do. So let's see. Tonight's topic has been everything under the sun, including how Elvis shat himself on the toilet.
Gotta love it.
I love, you gotta love this.
Are you guys a fan of MythBusters?
I was. I still follow the bald guy with the glasses because he does.
Jamie? You still follow
He does-
Jamie?
Well, on YouTube he does specials and things.
David
like
Blue-
that.
I follow Adam and I follow Carrie. They're
Ah.
awesome. They're freaking
All right, I gotta
awesome.
agree with you on that. I'm definitely a fan of Adam Savage and Kerry Byron.
Dude, Adam Savage was like the whole reason I started YouTube.
Nice.
Anyways, you guys did hear how Grant Imahara passed away, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I know that he passed. I never knew how it happened.
Okay, so you know how Grant was always doing the math and building robots and everything on the show? He
Oop.
died of a brain aneurysm. He
Oh,
basically
wow.
thought himself to death.
It doesn't have to be that though. I had a friend who went with that too, and he didn't think that much.
What really, hold on here. This is where it gets kind of sad. He is the second Mythbuster to die, and he was engaged.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Who died first?
Okay, so do you guys remember the lady who took over for Carrie Byron when she was pregnant in season 6?
Dark hair, long. Am I thinking?
It wasn't the girl with the tattoos, right?
Yeah, she had tattoos.
You know, the one where they tested the metal in the.
Her name was Jessie. Her name was Jessie Combs.
I remember someone.
She actually died here in Utah.
Damn, is there anything that's not death related with you? Jesus Christ.
Maybe it's Utah. Everything happens in Utah.
Yes, yeah, right? yes. New York NyHunter is 100% correct. Everything weird happens in Utah. Okay?
Or Miami.
I mean,
Are you coming to TF? Are you going to TFCon Baltimore?
No, I'm trying to convince.
Okay, we're all got a chance to live, guys.
I'm trying to convince John to fly instead of drive.
And John legitimate phobia. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
I was just saying. I'm sorry. I was just say, do the BA Baracus treatment to John. Knock him out and then get him on the plane.
That's
well,
right.
here's the problem.
How convenient you have a helicopter right there
go
inside.
to TFCon LA with him. That's my problem. Is I would have to then go to TFCon LA with him. I have done a road trip. I did TFCon LA with him. Let's just put it this way. By the time I got home, I was glad to be home. I'm just going to say it like that. I'm not going to say anything negative because he was a pleasure to be with. He took care of the stay, took care of the gas, took care of the car. I appreciate that. However, him and the company we were with, by the time we were done with that trip, I was grateful to be home. I'm just going to leave it
the
there.
Incredible Hulk method. You stuck in a metal tube with a shitload of people. Yeah.
Exactly.
The
and here's the thing.
Right?
And here's the thing. I would then have to go with John to TFCon Baltimore. I still got friends that live in Virginia. So I mean, I can literally just call them and say, hey, you guys got a place that's near DC? And they're like, yeah, we got one. And I could literally say, hey, let's do it. But
there you go.
I don't want to go to Baltimore. It's as simple as that.
Okay, you don't have to go. I'm not putting a gun to your head and saying, motherfucker, you going.
Oh, yeah. I totally agree, but I'm trying to get him to fly because I know if he takes his truck, those wheels are gone.
Well, I know, as far as travel is concerned, yeah, because he's taking the truck a lot of distance. So that's pushing it as it is.
Not to mention, he's planning on driving the whole way through. He's not planning on stopping. He's not planning on taking some time to chunk out the trip. He's planning on doing it in a day.
That's not happening.
Word?
Yeah,
no.
I don't think he can do that.
I've done that cross-country road trip 4 times in my life.
That's about a day and a half travel as it is alone, and that's nonstop.
Yeah,
and I actually looked it up.
Yeah, that is nonstop. That's you drive until your tank is empty from one side of the U.S. You might make it a third of the way, on one tank of gas if you drove straight nonstop.
But there's no way you can do that because you're talking about you got to
No.
rest, you got to use the bathroom, you got to eat,
Yeah. You got to
and you got to
eat.
be refreshed.
You also got to account for traffic. You also got to account for the speed limits. You got to account. There's a lot of things you got to account for.
What's the speed limit?
It depends. In Utah, well, I've done the cross country road trip from Utah to the East Coast and the East Coast to Utah and the East Coast from Washington State to Virginia. I went to Fredericksburg my first time. The second time I went to, or no, not Fredericksburg, Lynchburg, excuse me. That was the first time. The second time I went from from Washington State to Pennsylvania, that took almost a week to do in itself. I'm like, do you not know how long this is going to take you?
1 day, 12 hours, 13 minutes, 52 seconds.
That's his plan. That's his plan, to just go, stop for gas, maybe grab a bite to eat, continue back going on.
So he's going to drive all the way across country in 1 day and sleep through TFCon. Okay.
Wait, didn't he do that for Orlando, in fact? Or did he fly to Orlando?
No, he flew to Orlando.
Okay, so that doesn't make sense. If he flew to Orlando, he should be able to fly to Baltimore.
Easily.
And it's 15 minutes from the convention.
Yeah, I told him, I said, you'll probably find a flight that flies you into DC, take a shuttle that gets you to Baltimore.
It's not even, no, it'll drop you right off in Baltimore. There's an airport legitimately
He
15
couldn't
minutes
find
away from the hotel.
Okay. He could not, when we spoke last, aside from this live stream, he told me that he could not find one that went straight into Baltimore. Specifically for those dates. I said, then find one that flies you into DC and then take a shuttle bus into Baltimore.
Very weird. Because if you look it up on the GPS, it'll tell you exactly where the airport is. It's Baltimore International, something like that.
I know. I've been to that. I've been to that airport. I've been to the Baltimore one. It's not bad,
Cool.
but it's just I'm trying to convince him to fly.
He doesn't like flying.
He don't want to fly. I'm like, dude, if you don't fly, your car is not going to make it there and back.
Yeah.
And you are not going to make it there and back in time for you to go back to work on Monday.
Yikes.
Oh,
Oh man.
Oh, that's why I was like, okay. When I go to
That's the unreal expectation I know he's setting for himself.
I mean, like TFCon, Baltimore, like I'm the type of person where I'm like, I want to get there with enough time to actually kick back and relax. So when I said I was going to be there like Thursday, first thing my wife said is, why Thursday? Doesn't it start Friday? I'm like, yes, it does. It's like,
give yourself a day to recuperate, so you got to give yourself some time to go have fun.
Exactly. Kick back, relax, hang out, and that kind of stuff, and go hunting in the area.
Oh yeah.
And that's the thing. It's like, get the hunt a lot. In fact,
TFCon LA, I was kind of bummed that I did not have the money to do this. I had to buy a ticket for Peter Cullen prior to showing up, but I didn't know that David K was going to be there.
Oh, cool.
He might actually be at Baltimore.
See, that's the thing. I mean, if you're hearing all this news, definitely reach out. Reach out to us and let us know, man. Advertise it on your channel, advertise wherever.
The only reason why I don't is because not a ton of people really watch my reviews. So
there you go.
I take slight issue with that. Nobody really watches it. I mean, people will vote, but nobody will watch what they vote for.
You're recording for the future. Don't forget, you're recording for the future too.
I just realized that is the scale, Mike.
What's the scale?
Swoop and Sandstorm. Do you think it's like? I mean, they look perfect like that. I mean, they look the scale to me. I mean, that's what I would envision a Dinobot next to Sandstorm being. The size factor.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's perfect scale.
Bro, like I said earlier, that I thought that was totally Studio Series 86.
This thing is sick, guys. I mean, and Mr. Ken over there can show you the Turok version.
Oh
You got-
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna zoom in on you right now, Ken.
Okay.
This is my
Yeah.
best of those.
I love this.
Thing
The
is-
gold and the green and just the bad assiness.
God, so cool.
So cool. Look at his face too. Let me see if I can.
Ooh,
He's so
there it is.
mean.
Ken,
And
you
he's
don't
got.
mind that, do you?
Huh?
You don't regret spending the money on that, do you?
Oh no, New Age. I hardly
easy.
ever regret money on New Age.
It's money well
So,
spent, gentlemen.
It is. It is. Yep. And the best thing is like the Seekers and Swoop. They come with stands, so you can transform them and have them flying around your
How
desk.
much are
Jimmy,
these figures that are coming with stands?
They're what? They're like $60 or.
I put it. In
I
the
go to.
chat. It's
Jimmy.
$29.
Yeah.
It says each
Hey,
store.
because you probably already seen it though, but no, Ken, I was showing Jimmy the Voltron key in the back. I don't know if he's seen it yet.
I have.
Oh, you
yeah,
have
I
already.
think we showed it off one time here. Yep. Oh, let me know if you haven't though. I'll be glad to show it again. I love that thing. But
It looks gorgeous. I love it.
uh-huh.
Yeah, he showed it off last time.
I gotta get that from him. Oh, I gotta talk to you later, Ken, about something too.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm planning about something that you were talking to me about buying, and I was like, I want to see what's going on yet.
Oh, that reminds me. I can share that. Remember that $100 box I told you about? Where I forgot his name, but I got more than $100 of stuff like this guy. What's his name again?
Oh shit!
The pirate guy.
Yeah.
That's Thundertron.
Yep, I got him. Oh, that's oh crap! What the hell is it?
Is it?
That's
It's
Legacy
not
United
Thundertron.
Thundertron.
Yeah,
Oh,
thank you.
Thundertron, right?
Thank
And
you.
then, yeah,
That's
but I
Legacy-
finally
that's
broke
Legacy
out
United.
this Prime, the Voyager, from
That's-
the.
That's not a
Bumblebee
bad
movie.
prime,
movie?
isn't it? That's not a bad one. That's not a bad
Actually,
one.
it's
is it?
not. I really like it. I just transformed it the first time yesterday, and I really like it. So he's staying on my desk.
The
He's
wheels
also-
are-
I just don't like
that
the way he-
was That was like the prime that sufficed until the Bumblebee version came out.
Yep.
Like,
This one?
yeah, that was like the one that everybody went
Ah.
like completely nuts over,
Uh-huh.
and then was like, "Oh my gosh, we gotta go get it! We gotta go get it! We gotta go get it!" And then, literally, aftermarket was flooded with those things for 1 week.
Oh man.
1 week they were flooded with them, and then all of a
Yikes.
sudden, Bumblebee one showed up.
I like my 38 version of it. I mean, I think it's just coloration was
Uh-huh.
better than the Rise of the Beast version of that character.
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
they left out some. They left out some detail when you look at the chest and the abdomen and stuff.
I got the
But
Rise of the
it's
Beast
not
one.
bad. The transformation's really nice and smooth and
It's
pretty fun
too.
too.
It just needs
You know
a
what it
visual
is?
paint.
It's too less of color. I think it needed more color with that one.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
why
you
I'm not a
can
big fan. That's why I completely passed on them. I was like, you know what? I've got one. I even got the Nemesis version of it, the 38, and
Yep.
like to anybody that owns it, I'm not gonna bash
tell.
you.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
But yeah,
He is
Uh-huh.
awesome.
Yep. Yep.
I
So, but
love
that's the
this
thing.
thing, dude.
It's like I got this
Oh.
in the $100 box, and so far I think I've got like $150 or $200 of value here, and like
What else did you
so
get in the box?
Huh?
What else did you get in the box?
I showed it off. I think I'm not sure. But like I got
you
the
did it on box
Optimus Primal too. This one.
Oh shoot, dude! I just recently got that.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
maybe a month and a half ago. I just recently got that. They
Cool.
just started showing up.
a second Cosmos because Ultra Megatronus got me
Oh,
mine over there, but
Well, you-
yeah, it came in the box too.
there you go.
Yep, yep.
So if somebody's looking in their shops to get that figure, man.
somebody. I was gonna say whoever was gonna say you definitely got around more than $200
Yeah,
worth. Of
and this
stuff.
Grimlock. So I don't know where he's from,
Earth
but
Spark.
Oh wait, that is that from? I want to say either Earthspark or from.
I was gonna say
No,
that looks
that's
like
not
Earth Spark.
Yeah, I think it's more Earthspark than Cyber. I wish Ninja Bill was here watching this tonight.
yeah, but he looks cool though. I thought it was core class when I saw the picture, but
That
now
looks
I
like February.
realize he's too big for core class. So, and I think I just got. I think I shared last time too that these two guys I don't know much about, but Evac from the movies.
Oh,
still
I have
to-
that figure. I still have his
Cool.
box
Transport
too.
the movie ride.
That's the movie
From the
ride.
movie. Yep, he's from a movie. Yep, and then this guy too, which I forgot his name, but I love the shiny redness. I gotta look him up and translate.
I gotta show this.
That's Ramulus.
Ramulus, right. We were talking because I thought it was a mammoth at first, but it's
It's a billy goat.
it's Billy.
Did you?
Awesome.
Did it?
Transmit on that.
Oh look! Oh,
God,
very cool.
that is
Showing off
beautiful.
gold tonight.
Yep. Just let me know. Are you going to be in the area tomorrow?
I'm gonna be in Greenwood Lake.
Greenwood Lake. That's Warwick. Shoot. I was going to say. I mean,
that evac.
like, if you want me to, because I can't really drive too much with the way my eye is. If you wanted, I can, if you want to pick it up or something like that, I can meet you somewhere.
Yeah, I can pop over into Middletown. I'll just go up through Chester, then from Chester to Goshen and then Middletown.
If you could come down to Knoxville for Fanboy, all of them are going to be there.
Box for your evac.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Yeah, all these
This is
came
the
without
original
boxes,
box.
but they're supposed to be all complete. So
Oh,
This
wait,
is the
very
original
cool.
box. This was before they swapped to the Studio Series box, and then they
Jimmy,
discontinued
what were you
that.
saying? I apologize.
I said if you could come down for Fanboy, all those turtles are going to be there.
Oh, the original actors.
All the original actors
Oh.
Wow.
and April, as well as
Man.
yeah. If you look at the guest list, it's pretty crazy. They're bringing all those guys in.
Road trip.
I was wanting to go to that, James, but I'll be going to Alaska for vacation. So
Oh yeah,
Nice.
that's
I wanna
you
go
know,
to Alaska.
Yeah, that's
Fanboy,
a
Alaska, I'd
vacation
probably pick
freezing
Alaska
your
myself
nuts
as
off.
well.
That's definitely a vacation freezing your nuts off.
I like cold weather though, but you should have a lot of that in Utah, so you should be used to it.
Huh?
Should be pretty decent
Right?
in Alaska right now, right?
What did you say?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, aren't you in Utah right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you should be used to cold weather too, right?
Oh yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't catch it. It was glitchy at that.
Oh, I
moment.
see. Oh, yeah. Because I was thinking that. Well, I love cold weather, so Alaska sounds great to me. I would like to go visit.
it's a lot of rain up there, is what they keep warning us about, especially in
Oh,
July.
yeah.
So
Ooh.
long days and lots of rain.
Mhm. Cool.
It's gonna be
Sounds like
awesome.
Seattle.
Man. What else should we talk about, boys? Because I don't want to bore the hell out of you guys. It's been a great night so far, hanging out
I
with you
can
guys.
show this guy off for Memorial Day. This guy came in today.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
The Iron Patriot.
Iron Patriot.
Ooh.
That looks awesome.
Well, that's
And
this
yeah.
old pen game, right?
It is, but you know what? I don't remember where in Endgame. I just know that I like
Towards the end.
the armor. So yeah,
No, he was in the Iron Man.
that too. Yeah, I think Rhodey was in there.
Real quick question. I have a question. They didn't show off him swapping suits
For
in the
Rhodey.
movie. Yeah, they didn't
Uh-huh.
show that off.
Yeah, actually, on the box it says it's from Endgame 2, but I don't remember where. I guess I should rewatch that.
Okay.
Was
so
he in-
do you remember the scene? Do you remember the scene where Rhodey and Rocket are trapped in the rubble, and then Ant-Man comes and lifts up
Oh.
that bit where
Yes.
the concrete? That's when he
Uh-huh.
shows off that he's in the Iron Patriot suit.
Oh, okay. No wonder.
Okay.
All right, I gotta go back and look at that. Oh man.
Yeah.
I saw.
Spoiler alert to those
go
who
back.
have not seen the movie, but if you haven't seen the movie,
Yeah.
go watch it.
Yep. I saw
No, I
Doctor
thought it was
Strange
fucking,
the
Rocket
Madness
Trap
movie
and
yesterday
Ant-Man.
again. Oh, sorry.
And
That
here's
was awesome.
here's the thing, though. They never showed him getting into that suit. So where did he find the suit?
Must be a deleted scene.
Oh wait, hold on. Wasn't
It was
that the Avengers headquarters anyway?
Yeah, that was the Avengers headquarters.
Yeah.
Okay, so Stark's got them all in the basement.
But the
It's
catch
kinda
is
like-
that they were trapped in a room that was
Mhm.
filling up with water.
He got
He got
released-
his fingers.
he got released in the nanotech, guys.
Yeah.
Yes, maybe.
Nanotech.
If it was nanotech, that would have been interesting to see.
It would have been. And look at all of this if it was nanotech too. All these
Here you go,
missiles
quick
and guns. Oh my gosh, that's good.
Is that
nanotech.
Jolt?
Who is this guy?
That's Sideswipe. That's the horrible.
Oh, is that everyone's
Oh,
favorite?
that's the Oh, that's the Armada side swipe. Ugh.
You push that button, and nightstick flips around from his butt.
Two things. One, I didn't have to pay for this, and two, this was my brother's before it became mine.
Okay. I'll take a slight back on that
freebies are
statement.
always good.
However, you still have terrible taste in sideswipe if that is your sideswipe of choice.
That side swipe is terrible taste.
that is terrible taste in sideswipe.
I mean, it's gimmicky.
It's
My favorite is still.
I mean,
that was the reason why it was so terrible.
It was gimmicky. It was like, I've never seen anything this horrible in my life. And I'm like, what is this? And I asked Dennis Moulton, and if he's watching, what's up?
Jimmy, you got one?
Yeah, it's sideswipe. Like,
if we're gonna do sideswipe, you got to go back to the original, my friends. Right there, and then the Lambro right there, Sunstreaker.
Let me make sure.
Nice. Oh yeah, good. I have that guy here too.
That is way sexy, Jimmy.
I'm waiting.
These are both pre-rub too, as well.
Oh, word.
Cool.
Nice.
So very.
See, that's the one thing I will say about the new, like the one line that just came out with Studio Series Bumblebee. It's Cliff Jumper and Sunstreaker. They two different genres, but they look so good together. It was like that's the kind.
Oh yeah, I still take a little bit of. I still contest that a little bit because yes, the vehicle modes are they do go together.
Yeah,
but when you transform them, Sunstreaker is too short. And why? I don't know. But they didn't measure up against each other, I guess. But when they were making the figures, but he's too small.
I have a soft spot for Lambros. Sideswipe was my first Transformer, so that was the first one I ever got. So it's just
I'm gonna nerves on until the concept for the Bumblebee version comes out, and I get one for Sunstreaker. To go with Sunstreaker, I'm going to hold my reservations on the two of them for that.
Well, the Cliff Jumper one's not from the Bumblebee movie. The Sunstreaker one, which ironically I was not going to get in the beginning, but then I saw Raz's review on it, and I'm like, okay. And then I saw Ravage's review on it, and I said, all right, nobody else has really said anything, and these guys are pretty happy with this, so let me check it out and see what's going on. And then, long story short, I'm like, okay, I should be ashamed of myself for not buying it to continue the line, but got it, ended up being happy with it. And then
it's pretty good. It's a pretty good figure. I'm not going to lie. It's a pretty good figure. The only thing that I'm waiting for is that concept sideswipe so I can have the two of them side by side.
Yeah, I wanted to wait too, but yeah, I found this guy on sale at I can't remember what store, but
probably
I found
Target.
him on sale. Maybe.
Honestly,
so I said, all right, I'll pick him up.
They don't come out with a concept sideswipe. That's fine because the gamer sideswipe actually is pretty good next to the concept Sunstreaker. I say, you know what? And a lot of reviewers have been saying it too. It's like, you know what? We don't need a concept sideswipe because guess what? The gamer one nails it. You put the two together, you can't tell if this is concept or freaking.
We need it.
You can if you look close enough. You can if you look close enough in the faces. But if you were looking at it from a distance, you could not tell.
But for me, I have to put one up here and one back here because of the height difference.
Visual aid, right?
Shorter. Oh,
non-transformer.
I'm zooming in, Jimmy. I'm sorry.
Y'all are talking about your transform. Here we go. Chainsaw Man.
Nice.
I saw. Okay, so here's a funny story, Jimmy. They reopened FYA this weekend at my location.
Yeah.
And they actually had that figure.
Oh, did they?
Nice.
How much did you pay for that? Just out of curiosity.
This one's actually the SH Figure Arts one. I do have the Anime Heroes one right here. So I got both of them. This is an amazing. This one right here is an amazing figure for $20. I think I got him for $20. This one's a little
okay, that's the one. Because when I saw them, and I'm not familiar with the series, but when I happened to just see them at FYE, they were asking $50 for it.
What, for this one?
No, for the $20 one.
Oh my gosh!
I have to recheck. I have to recheck, so don't quote me. But it was not cheap.
I paid $50 for the SH Figure Arts one.
When companies be scalping themselves.
This is FYE, effing you every day.
Yeah, their figures are always
like I like as far like especially and Mike. Darth Malgus from the
Yep.
Black Series. That was going for I think $39.99, right? They wanted 50 for at
Oh,
FYE.
good Lord.
Wow.
They wanted $40 for Return of the Jedi Chewbacca on Endor with the chain and all that stuff. I'm like,
No,
are you out of your damn mind? I'm serious. FYE happened to you every day. They wanted to, they price marked it so high, $15 to $20
Dude,
high.
if I'm not mistaken, I've seen that. If I'm not mistaken, like I said, I do not collect Star Wars, so I do not know all variants. I do not know. I don't claim to know.
Okay.
I don't want to know.
Okay, it's all good.
Point is, I'm pretty sure I've seen that exact Chewbacca on clearance at my Walmart.
Yeah, you probably did for like $20 or $15, right?
No, they had a line of Black Series that was going on for like weeks on end. They just couldn't get rid of them,
Right.
so they were getting rid of them for like $5.
I can see that because I know in certain locations in certain
Yeah.
areas of the states, they're high volume selling in one part, but if they don't do nothing in another state, they completely drop the price. Ninja
Utah-
Bell, in fact, he had got Bulkhead. Was it Legacy? Yeah, he got the Legacy Bulkhead. You want to talk about prices? He got his Legacy Bulkhead $5, and this was
Three.
around the time. Now you're just bragging just to piss everybody off, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
However, I did get it for free.
Yeah.
Then I got it signed by Rick Alvarez
Eh,
for free.
eh,
I mean,
all right.
he was at TFCon LA. He was like, "Yeah, I'll sign it for you." I'm like, "Sure." Prime was your baby, apparently. Here you go.
All good. What you got, Ghost Max? Hold on. Let me.
Yeah, I want to see. Oh, he's still my beating heart.
An Avatar Aang thing.
Oh,
Wow.
in the Avatar state.
I have got to watch Avatar: Last Bender again. I don't really remember too much of it, and I got to watch Legend of Korra.
No. You don't have to completely watch Legend of Korra. Like, it's not the best of that. It's just a continuation. Let me be very clear. They were running out of steam in the final series. So if you're going to stop watching the TV series, literally just stop watching it at season 3.
Right. Okay.
That
Thanks
is
for
my
that.
that is my personal opinion. Stop watching it after season 3. It is the best advice I can give you, because the very end, they're like copying Pacific Rim here.
And
Like,
they did
seriously.
Pacific Rim already, yeah.
And
See, I didn't mind the
there's-
final season of Korra. I didn't mind that.
I mean,
Actually-
it's not bad. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying if you're gonna stop watching it, though, like, my personal opinion would be to stop watching it at season 3. After
No.
season 3.
Now that I think about it, I know Ghost Max is like he's not gigantic Transformer like into Transformers as we are, but he would want to go to a convention just to meet up with voice actors and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, I
Fan
definitely
X.
like to meet some of them.
At FanX a couple years ago.
What?
You might cut out.
Yeah.
Nope, they're back. Okay.
Anyways, a couple years ago at FanX, Dante Bosco was floating around
nice.
because here's what's funny about that. It was a surprise guest.
Well, I know what's his face.
Nobody knew he was going to be there.
I'm just glad that Frank Welk was going to show up, and now we just got to figure out who else is going to be showing up to 40 at Baltimore. Oh my God! Now I'm starting to get faded.
If I'm not mistaken, it would be the original Generation 1 at voice actors. That's who was at TFCon LA this year. That's who I would assume is probably going to be at TFCon Baltimore.
I hope so. I mean, like I said, LA tends to hold the bigger venues because, like,
Yeah.
like for example, San Diego Comic-Con and all that stuff. LA would probably hold the bigger venue. New York would hold the bigger venues too because of NYCC. Baltimore, I mean, what is the biggest convention out there in Baltimore? Minus, like, I don't know. I'm not from the area, so obviously it's like something must be going on. But I think it's just the fact that it's the 40th anniversary that the big names will probably be coming out, which I hope they do. I really do.
Hey, You'll have to
I'd
tell
actually
me.
take the time to get like Frank Welker's voice. Yeah, hopefully Frank Welker and Peter Cullen show up. And
So, when I was at TFCon LA, there was a line of people
Hold
there
on,
for
dude, what's up,
Scooby Doo.
I gotta go. So
all righty, Jimmy. Again, thank you for coming out. And let me let you get your outro in the proper way.
Yep, Jimmy G and the place to be. You can find me on YouTube at The Good, the Bad, the Awesome, Facebook on The Good, the Bad, the Awesome, Instagram. But on TikTok, if you want to find me, it's The Food, the Bad, the Awesome, because I can't spell correctly and someone took The Good, the Bad, the Awesome. So, pleasure being on here, and congratulations on 1,000, Thomas.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And hey, I appreciate it. And truly have a good rest of your night. And I apologize if I took a lot of time from people.
Oh no,
No, we'll just kick you out. We'll just kick you out again.
we'll see y'all later.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding, buddy. I'm kidding. All right, Jimmy. I'll talk to you later,
All
man.
right.
And
Have
thank
a
you
good
for
one.
the Voltron.
Yeah.
I will, like I said, if there's anything you're looking for that I happen to be in the area with, I will like shoot some videos out to you, some pics. You let me know what's going on, and I'll hook you up as best I can.
Sounds good. We'll talk to y'all later.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you later.
Good night.
Good night.
Martin, I'm going to bow out too, bro. So I just want to say, keep jazzing it out, guys. That thing is new age, guys.
Cool.
Have I convinced you yet, Martin?
You got the EX or the normal?
This is the normal with the Toy Hacks labels like applied to it. It looks
got it.
so tight. So hopefully
Yeah, I
I
forgot.
get Martin into the new age rabbit hole. But
No, I mean, right
Another
now,
rabbit hole. Yikes.
like I said, the new age is going to be the toughest rabbit hole you guys are going to try and get me into because
Mhm.
I can't. They're too small for me to pay that big of a price. And I don't get me wrong, I respect it, I admire it, but it's just I can't fathom it right now. It's not grabbing to me the way it needs to grab to me. So,
I
and
got
plus I'm already paying for the other one now,
you.
which is coming in a couple of days.
Well, guys,
I
I'm going
don't
to
know.
go out.
All right, bro. I will talk to you later,
All right.
man.
Have a
Glad
good one.
you're better, man.
Yep.
Yeah,
And I
feel
will
better.
talk to you during the week.
Congratulations,
remember-
Thomas. Congratulations.
Just remember, the doctor is the guy who's got the good stuff.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so is my local drug dealer.
Stay good.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Have a good night.
Recoup.
And then
Well,
there we go.
Number 4.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So hopefully everybody's been having a great night and stuff like that. I know my eyes been on and off twinging. So
Hmm.
hey, Belucius is still hanging with us, and he's been out free the entire night.
Yeah. There's been no Alf.
and he
No outside.
didn't join it.
I have no outsiting, which is like I'm waiting for it though. These guys are gonna like, it's like no. What else is going on in the world of collecting, boys and girls, and out there? And
Hmm.
Apparently,
Yeah.
if you want cheap stuff, come to Utah.
I guess so.
Really?
I
Why do you
guess.
say?
And then the
It's the
shipping
best
to
thing.
New York is going to be the killer.
I
Yep,
don't know.
that's what they get.
So why do you say, Thomas?
Hmm?
Why do you say the cheapest stuff is in Utah?
Yeah, you're talking 3 New Yorkers right now. Why you gotta say
I'm
that?
telling you, $25.
Uh-huh. Oh, but that's not going to happen if we show up.
Yeah, that was a
Are you
fluke.
sure?
I
Bullshit.
think so.
Move to New York.
I don't know. Just make the flight out to Utah. It's only 4.5 hours. You know.
Spend $500 for a
Yeah.
$25 figure. I don't think so, Tim.
I don't know. There's some good stuff that's out here. We got the Tabernacle Choir. We got the Millennial Symphony Choir. I think that's what they're called. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure, but they don't pay me to tell you that. They're not paying me to tell you this at all. I'm just telling you these are some of the cool. These are some cool things you can go witness here in Utah. So
Yeah, I can say once again that I loved all the hikes I took out there because I didn't
It's
have a
good
car when I
hikes.
visited, so it's really nice. Uh-huh.
it's got some good hikes. One place that I would suggest going if you're gonna hike, like not inner city hiking, but
Mhm.
would be Mount Timpanogos.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I actually did. I think all inner city. I walked by the arena where the Utah Jazz play. I stopped by some restaurant there that was big for burgers. I think Crown or something like that, and I bought a burger there and ate it. And that was part of my my walk. No, but it was awesome. Yeah.
The one thing that is really very entertaining about Utah that I did not know about, that I did not realize was very unique,
Mhm.
is that we have In-N-Out here.
Ah, well, so they moved because they're closing in some LA spots, it seems. So
I did
you're
not
Yeah, is
realize
that like
how
a
unique
restaurant or
that
something like
was.
that?
they're
It's
a
a burger
really good
joint
burger
that's
place.
it's a
Oh, okay.
it's a burger joint that originated in California, and they're really synonymous right now because they're closing down locations because
Mhm.
I've not been there, but according to news sources in Oakland, California, there was a In-N-Out that got held up at gunpoint.
Well, they say that
Well,
even when the people,
multiple times, not one,
uh
not just one time. It's been multiple times.
Well, that's what happens when you open up one in Compton.
well,
That
what,
one
I
closed
visited.
too.
I visited two when I was in visiting California. They're really good and a lot cheaper than Five Guys too
Oh,
for
I want to try
delicious burgers.
Whataburger.
dude,
I heard they
it's
were
But
good.
it's one of the few places I can
Yeah,
eat. I've got
uh-huh.
3 autoimmune diseases.
Oh,
One of the few
wow.
burger joints I can walk in and say, "Hey, I want this, 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 and this," but can you put it in a lettuce wrap? And they'll actually listen to me.
Nice, nice. No, it's a really good place, and they're fast too, and they're not expensive. So, but
Maximum wait time is 7 minutes.
I believe it. I believe it. It's really good. But they were saying that they were closing the Oakland area stores and other Southern California stores because people could get out of their cars, go into the restaurant, and by the time they got back to the car, in that 7 minutes, they would have been ripped off of stuff and broken windows and everything like that. So that's
Cars,
Yeah.
wheels gone, windows
uh-huh.
broken.
Yeah, that's
However,
the way
this
to
is what
live.
happens when you try socialism in a very liberal state. So,
We ain't
good
getting
job,
into that.
California.
No
Yeah.
government talk on this show. Please.
no politics.
Alrighty,
No
alrighty.
politics on this one, man.
Uh-huh.
That's the
I will
last.
get-
That's the last
will-
time you'll
Yeah.
hear about that from me.
I leave
That's
that
the
to
last
the
time you'll hear
other.
about
I'll leave that to the other YouTubers that do that T
Mhm.
versus B kind of
No.
stuff. My view
Mark-
is like,
I don't think that they'll. Oh, wait.
Only
yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, I'm
No.
trying to get to a Chick-fil-A in my area, and the only way you want to talk about slick, this is how slick this is. There's a Chick-fil-A in our area in Route I-87. In order for me to go to a Chick-fil-A, I have to go on the highway, pay a toll to go stop off to get a Chick-fil-A, to then turn around and then pay another toll to get off.
Some
So-
places are just like that, like Pennsylvania, the
So-
King of Prussia
go-
Mall. You
go
got
so
to.
Mark-
Max.
Yep.
Max got some.
Go ahead,
You don't,
man.
you don't need to go to Chick-fil-A. You can just buy the actual sauce. Like Walmart has their
Yeah.
version of the sauce. It's the exact same thing. That's all you need.
Hmm.
Yeah, cool. Because I don't want to buy politics is allergizing. Yes, it is.
Absolutely right, Belucius. Politics
Yes,
is.
Belucius. And I gotta let's give a shout out to Belucius because like this man is out in England and he
Yes.
like comes out on the show and does chat and all that stuff. Thank you for coming out, man. You really have no idea how much I appreciate that. And your input's always welcome here. And as long as he doesn't attack you with Alf, I'm good.
Yeah, please don't attack me with Alf. Oh,
Oh no, we can attack you with Alf anytime. It's just Belucius
where do
got
you go?
like literally mugged
You got
by
salt.
bags of Alf. Like he I mean, like, but it was like that was a great episode too. Live with Alpha Megatron. He just went off on that one. But Belucius, again, man, it's always a pleasure to have you on chat, man. It's always awesome that you're able to join us, man. You know, seriously, nothing but love over here.
Mhm.
Also, Martin,
Yeah.
I have a friend who works for Wonder Burger. She's a manager of, like, I think now becoming like a regional manager within a matter of months. Like,
We need a Whataburger up here though, because I have not seen one yet.
they're and so there's one in is it Whataburger or Wonder Burger or something like
Yeah,
that?
not Wonderburger, Whataburger, not England next door in Wales.
WHATA.
One in Poughkeepsie. I think there's one in New Paltz.
Wait, there's a Whataburger in Poughkeepsie. How would be how did I miss that?
I don't know if it's that I may be wrong about the restaurant name, but it's a new burger joint or a new burger chain. That's one in Poughkeepsie. I think there's one in New Paltz, and my friend is a manager there.
Because if there's one thing the North is very infamous for is screwing up Southern cuisine chain restaurants. Wait, what's the proof? Golden Corral.
Oh man,
Golden
That is
We still
Corral.
have
funny.
one of those. We still
Oh,
have
so-
one of those. It is.
So here's the thing. My mother, we had family in the South, like in Alabama and Georgia. So she would go down, and they used to have the Golden Corrals. And she's like, "Oh my God, they got to bring them upstate. They got to bring them to New York. They're phenomenal, wonderful, blah blah blah." I'm like, "Cool." So they bring one up. I'm like, "Okay, awesome. They got it." And she turned around. We took her there. Like, I have family members down in Queens and the Bronx that were like, "Oh, this is great." My mother's like, "This is shit. This is not what I experienced in the South." I'm like, "That's right. Because it's the South." Southern cooking takes a hell of a lot of pride. You bring it to the North, they find new ways of screwing it up.
Oh,
And
dude.
because of that, they shut it down.
You want to talk about screwing stuff up? Okay. There is a place in Utah, and for those who are sushi fanatics,
Mhm.
cover you.
All right, this was for you, Hunter.
They have a
Because I get my
place-
sushi from a Chinese restaurant. Or
So let me be
Korean
very
restaurant.
clear here. When fish eventually hits Utah, it is definitely not fresh. Okay, 100% not fresh. Definitely not fresh at all. It is frozen, flash
Mhm.
frozen to be specific, and that is not fresh.
Mhm.
I used to live in Washington, right off the
Mhm.
Sound. That's fresh.
Uh-huh.
That's amazing right there.
Yep, yep.
Fresh sushi, caught daily, sliced daily, pulled right in from the Sound, all that, right?
Mm.
This is what the rendition of Utah sushi is. They have a place called Sushi Burrito.
Oh no.
Okay,
Oh no.
stop. This one deserves it. This one deserves it. Where are you? This deserves it.
Don't shame me.
No.
Shame on sushi burrito. Oh gosh.
I'm not shaming you, my friend. I'm shaming the sushi burrito. How
No.
dare they? How the hell do you incorporate? You know what? Let me tell you right now.
Okay,
No. Let me tell you right now. I can explain this in 2 seconds. Work. If a Hispanic person can get away with implementing and combining any other culinary cuisine around the world, we will find a way. If it's got spice, we'll handle it.
Mexican ran this restaurant.
But
Did
was
I
it
say a Mexican ran this restaurant?
Did you ever see Rocky Balboa?
No.
is he Mexican?
You ever seen Rocky Balboa?
But did I say
Let me give you the best line in that movie.
Mexican ran this restaurant?
Let me ask you something. Have you ever seen any other Rocky movies?
I've seen
At least-
no Rocky movies.
Wow, you
Oh,
really
you
are.
haven't?
That's okay.
Oh no, you need
I don't-
Rocky 4. Rocky 4.
Any Rocky.
I don't really care
Okay.
for Rocky. Okay, I'm not a big
Okay,
Rocky fan.
so I'll make this short and simple. So Rocky's brother-in-law comes in, and he's drunk and all that stuff. And Rocky looks at him and is like, come on, Paulie, give us a break, man. We got the night special. He's like, a bunch of Mexicans making Italian food. What's so special about that? Here you go.
Okay.
Don't monetize me. That was in the movie. Give
Mexicans do
yourself.
not own this restaurant. And here's the sad part about this restaurant. It is a chain.
Wow.
Not in New York.
So,
Yeah, it hasn't made it here yet.
Thank God.
so let me explain the premises of what this is. It is basically just a big fat roll of sushi.
Oh, so it's basically a Snoop Dogg blunt gone bad.
And don't tell
Yes,
me it's cooked.
Exactly.
There you go. I summed it up in less than 5 words.
Sometimes they'll deep fry it. Sometimes they won't. He
Don't
caught it
argue
100%.
with massage. Don't argue with massage. If you've never seen
yeah.
that video, look it up.
They will
I've seen a
dunk
few of
it in
those.
their batter, deep fry it. They have all sorts of stuff that go on in there. However, the smells that come out of this restaurant,
Ew, it must be the oil.
I'm not gonna lie here. I have had this food. The stuff that I ate was not bad
Mhm,
because the stuff that I ate was actually not too bad at all.
mhm.
The sweet corn and raisin, great pizza milkshake.
If
Perhaps
there's
it's
a way
it's
to
more-
ruin sushi, this place definitely has done it.
Maybe if you don't think of it as sushi, though, I can tell you, I'm really open-minded with food. I would love to try it, but 2 blocks away too, there is a Chinese/Mexican restaurant, and I think we've gone there twice already, and it's not bad either. It's not what I would call great, but it's not bad.
We have gone from weird cuisine to downright strange.
This is strange.
strange,
Sweet
but I'd
corn and
try it.
raisin makes a great pizza milkshake.
There's just a moment
You
you
know,
had to be
I
there.
got one
The
of them.
moment you had to be there.
Yeah.
What are you, Dennis the Menace? What?
All this talk about sushi and Mexican food and all that stuff, I just have to go back to thinking about what Ghost Max said when we first did our inaugural episode of CDTV, and he just said, and I quote, "Stay away from the fish." And now I understand after all these years what you meant by that.
I have no memory of saying that.
I'm
Wait, we
gonna
gotta-
make
do
it a
you
point
still
to
have
try
the
that
tape?
restaurant though.
I don't know if I have that. I don't know if I have the tape still. I gotta look for it. It might be in my hidden archives. I just got a mess load of tapes out.
You give me an Optination a ring, and
Uh-huh.
we'll take you.
Yeah.
We'll take you. I'll take you to weird. John will take you to comfortable. I'll take you to weird.
Sweet.
You've never been to Greenwich Village, then?
Uh,
Now, Martin,
Greenwich
if you have the, if you
No,
have the
but I've
tapes,
heard
too
of it.
hippie.
What happened?
if you have the tapes, you can put them to digital.
I've
I
never
can do
been
that.
there.
I
No,
don't
but
know.
I've heard of Greenwich Village. It's weird.
Everything
That's
works
true.
if you pour enough booze into it. Yep, that's true. That's how I got married. No, that's not how I got married. That's not how I got married.
Yeah.
And before anybody says, you lost a bet. No, I didn't lose a bet either.
I'm gonna say, I was gonna say because I was there when you got married.
Yeah. You know what? You know what I did for my wedding before I showed up to the wedding? I went to FYE. Well,
Buy a figure?
Did you get one last figure before she was?
no, I'll put it to you like this. Like, you ever heard something's doomed, so you take a walk around the ship before you go on your voyage? That was my thing. I walked around FYE, and somebody figured out, they're like, final stroll before the ship sinks. I was like, yeah. Yeah, and that wedding alone was as interesting as it could ever be. Oh my God, it was a great wedding though. It was fun.
Yeah, your dad almost didn't get there on time, and
We won't say anymore because if somebody overhears it, oh Lord, that's no. That's a hidden secret forever.
The adventures of life.
Yeah. And I'll tell you right now, the best way I can tell anybody is like, you love a person, don't get married.
What? That doesn't make sense.
Financially speaking, do not get married. You get more money from each other if you are not contractually obligated to each other. If you're single, one parent gets a certain amount of money, the other parent gets a certain amount of money, and you end up combining it, and it ends up more money than you have. You get more benefits. You get better medical benefits. You get better treatment. I kid you not.
May I make a quick statement here that you're literally you could be endorsing here if people took this the wrong way?
They already do. It's the United States government.
Well,
They were the ones that pushed it. If I would have utilized this 20 years ago,
obviously, you're not endorsing divorce.
no.
No, I wouldn't think so
And this is
either.
the reason why. One,
Mm-hmm.
the kids are probably grown up and old enough and moved out the house, so it's too late for anybody that wants the money. Second, the government's going to get smart enough and figure out, oh, wait a minute. We better not do this anymore. And third, I'm not going to talk about politics anymore because it's going to go into that. No. No.
Yeah.
that's a black hole of badness. Talking about politics and religion.
And that's when I have to bring up Belush's statement right here that everything works if you pour enough booze into it.
Yes. Not booze, by the way.
Sure, it's not booze.
You know what though? I was drinking as soon as I started drinking coffee. I started drinking Kimura too, which is the coffee liqueur. That was like my favorite morning drink.
I thought
So
that was Kahlua.
Kahlua is good too. And then there's Parrot Bay, and then there's Hennessy, and then there's a whole bunch of things. But yeah, I was really good with alcohol for a while, a good long while.
Cat eating water from Melmac, you are. He hasn't whipped out Alf. Oh my God.
Where is Alf? Does Alf need to come out?
I'm telling you, he's going to bring out Alf one day. He's going to bring it out. He's going to like. You're gonna bring out Alpha to just start overplaying it. It's like, yep. Well, I'm gonna let you guys know. I'm gonna get ready to call it a night because my eye's starting to irritate me a little bit. And yes, I agree with that. Kahlua is the best. He says it's the tit, but tits is the best, which is the same language in my language, no matter what. Tits are tits.
It's pretty good. I've had it a couple times. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
And looking like Popeye over here, or Patchy the Pirate, as you would call it, Donna.
That Grogu right next to your shoulder is just perfect.
Now that I think about it, I saw it, I was like, oh, Christ. He's my little parrot boy. Yeah, well, if I move a little bit closer, there you go. There's my BB-8.
Nice.
There you go.
But my God, how do we do it, guys? How the hell do we collect so much shit and find the room for it?
We're
And
guys.
even when you sell it, it's not sold.
We can find all sorts of weird stuff to talk about.
Well, let's see. What do you got him? Oh, well, like I have the poster of all the villains and blah blah blah. Like I said, I got to fix up this basement.
We always say that. I think
unorganized stuff. I try to make it as organized as I can. I mean, I got some Black Series figures, Indiana Jones figures that haven't been released out of the box yet.
I still haven't done my review on the Grail Diary. Where did it go? I have the.
By the way, Thomas, you know what? I've been thinking about this all night.
Yeah.
Why haven't you come up with a talk show, man? You've got the personality in the town for. Why haven't you?
Well,
don't give me that. You don't got time, crap. You're young, man.
No, it's not that I don't have time. I've got plenty of time to do it. I don't have the equipment or the funds to do so.
To do a live show, dude, I'm operating off a laptop and a shitty mic.
Right, but here's the catch, though. I mean, who's gonna want to be my first guest?
Whoever you decide to call on.
Exactly. Who's gonna answer my call?
Bro, I never thought in a million years that I would get people to come on the stream. You know, I've known Ken from when I met him on Dennis Moulton's Gotbot Goes Live.
Yeah, that was fun.
Ninja Bill, the same thing with Raziel Kane. I never thought in a million years like that Patriot
I was referred to by Optimation
would actually do an interview with me. Huh?
I was referred to by
that's why.
Optimation.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, there's people out there that you got to meet in the community, you know, always extend. And then, like I said, Toy Collectors Universal, reach out to them, you know. People, this is the one thing about our community, that everybody is willing to help everybody out. Patriot Prime, big-time YouTuber. And he was like, yeah, you know, I never expected him to, like, join the stream. And I'm forever, you know, and he's always welcome to come on stream. But I was in literal shock. I was like, this guy's like up there. I'm like way down. Like, let me lift the carpet up. Hold on. Down there. And I was just like surprised. And it was like, and the thing was, is that, you know, it was about hanging out. And he was like, you know, I'll help you get, you know, let's see if I can help you get your numbers up. And just the fact that he came on in general, I was like, you know what? Numbers or no numbers. The fact that you did that, I appreciate that entirely. So, yeah. You know, like if a guy like me, and I'll tell you right now, you've got way more viewers than I do on YouTube. I mean, I'm up to 62. Which, by the way, follow me. Like, share, subscribe. Cheap plug. Plug for him. And I'm not going to point down because I'm pointing my groin and I'm wearing black pants. I'm wearing black pants and he looks like something that shouldn't be shown in public. And poor Volusius is like, I'll watch anything, whatever it is. So I can do it. Yeah.
With the patch, you know what? You're in good company. You're in good company with one of my characters. If I can get this thing to.
Oh Christ! Now I'm a Care Bear.
No, it's not a Care Bear.
I gotta skedaddle, guys. Though, so
not a.
You heading out?
Yeah, I gotta head out.
Well, I'd like to say, Thomas, you know, thank you for coming on and. Thank you for being patient and being the butt of many of the jokes of the show tonight. Honestly, guys, seriously, I mean, first off, again, congratulations on you know, getting
Congratulations.
your
Hey,
goal.
I hit it live on on this live stream here, so I think that's kind of.
You know what I noticed? It only happened after I kicked you off multiple times. If I would kept kicking you off again, you'd be at 2,000 subscribers by now, right?
Always the
No,
case.
but on a serious note, guys, if you haven't followed Thomas Fan 01, please do. He's got great content. He's very knowledgeable, and he's a youngin. So for somebody to have that much information, it's stored and likes to share with everybody, check him out. Don't be afraid to hit that like, share, and subscribe for him. He's worth the time. He's worth the, look at the shows that he does and the reviews. And if I can't plug any more than I can, that's it, man. So if you're heading out, let me give you the outro properly like you deserve to have. So here you go. Take it away, Thomas Fan 01.
Well, this is Thomas Fan 01, and as you have seen, we have made it to 1,002 subscriptions. I don't know if you can clearly see that number or not, but it's a little muddy, but that does say 1,002. So
No.
we are at 1,002 subscribers. We reached that live on this on this specific stream tonight. So a shout out to everybody who joined and was there to witness and congratulate me. I really do appreciate it. I apologize for taking up lots of time and being knowledgeable, I guess, in that sense. So hey, I mean, I try. When I'm on here, I learn more than I give out, I suppose. I learn more than I tell. So I think it's really nice that everybody invited me to be here. So thank you very much for that, Ultra Megatronus. So this is Thomas Fan 01, and do not forget to check out Planet Toys, a world built by collectors. Apparently, we've got some stuff there that's getting uploaded. I need to talk to Optination at some point, but yeah. So, anyways. Don't forget, like I said, to subscribe to all these people and the people who showed up before the end of this. So do that. Now I will bid thee a good evening.
Good evening to you, and thank you again for coming on. And this time, I will not touch any buttons to get you kicked out of the thing. But I will say this: I mean, it was fun.
Except this one. No.
All right.
That's
See you guys later.
being young.
See you guys
All right,
later.
take care, man.
Later goes Mac.
Yep. Take care. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have a good night.
Nice.
So we got to get Matt into the scene of the Florida. Baltimore is Baltimore. Yeah, if they do a TFCon Baltimore, TFCon Orlando, I heard that was so much fun. That's a goal right there. But
it's hot there, though. I'm biased against Florida because of the heat.
Oh, I have family down in Florida.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
So you
Port
can
St.
hang out.
Lucie.
Oh, cool.
yeah, because my goal. This was my bucket list, and I'm trying to start. I think I'm gonna start saving up now for it. Is to get down to Orlando for Star Wars 50th anniversary, which I know it's gonna be that's a shore and a half right there.
Yeah.
Cool. You can bring Grogu behind you.
Yeah, I'm a Yoda fan more than Grogu. Because he was on clearance.
No, it's
Like
cool.
if you're doing that, I want to see if I can go too.
Yeah, I mean, like one thing I wanted to do is like get a whole group of people, be like, okay, let's just find a villa in Disney, and get one of them $2,000 villas, and we all split it amongst each other. We're like, okay, and make it super cheap and super, because that's the one thing. You group up, it saves you a lot more grief and time. Then I got to figure out, okay, how to get down there. Do I feel like driving? Do I feel like taking the train down there? Because I love it. Huh?
The flights are cheaper now.
My thing is that I've been on airplanes, and I am not a big fan of flying either. So in a sense, I got to go with Optination. Yeah, that was in the Air Force. Figure that one out. I'm not a big fan. I mean, like train, I would say okay. I mean, you could get whatever, or drive down itself. And driving down is about. My cousin said you can get to him, and he's in Jacksonville. That's 16 hours, so figure it's about 18 hours. But also depends on if you're driving straight down or if you're doing pit stops. If you're doing pit stops, yeah, then you're talking one day.
Mm-hmm. I used to do the drive from New York to Miami a lot, and then that was with a stop in the middle of the day, it still took a good 2 days, like 6 a.m. to like 6 p.m. maybe, or 7 p.m. So yeah, it was pretty long.
Nah, I mean the train sounds good, but I would be more inclined to fly.
Yeah, they used to have $39 and $59 and then $79 flights, I think. I don't know if they still have those.
I mean, I'm willing to fly if anybody knows how to. I've never been the person. I've never really traveled too far. I've always been behind the wheel kind of guy. So as far as travel arrangements are concerned, I am the absolute worst person to talk
Well,
to.
after you get there, the trick is to rent a car from a place not connected to the airport. And that's usually how you can save money, even if it's Enterprise or something like that. Don't go to the one in the airport. Go to the one like a mile or two away, and then it's
That's kind of hard to do. If you get to the airport, it's like, okay, next Enterprise is
no, because Uber and Lyft are everywhere, so you could just hop on those and go to where you want to go. I think that's what we did when we went to the last trip in Chicago. We got off at, I want to say it was O'Hare, and then we took I think we just took a car like Uber or Lyft to an outside I forgot what it was called too, but it was like rent a wreck or something like that actually. And they gave me a Nissan for really cheap, and then we drove it to a wedding in central Illinois, and then we drove it back to Chicago and used it all over Chicago, and it was really cheap actually. So, but yeah, no one at the airport could match those kind of prices.
Cool deal. No, definitely cool deal.
Yeah. So if you go, yeah, I may not go to a Star Wars one, but I can give you all the information and help you out. So.
Okay, cool. All right, you know what? I guess I'm gonna get ready to call it a night. Hold on, before I do that, Belusha's got one more thing he said. I've been on a helicopter at Black Sabbath gigs.
For me being a deaf bastard.
Black Sabbath.
Oh man.
Trust me.
All right. So Dio, right? Dio Sabbath or Ozzy Sabbath?
Ozzy Sabbath. Never mentioned. Dio? No, never Dio. Always Ozzy. But I want to hear what Belusha says, if it's Ozzy or Dio. Now that you said that.
Yeah.
Or Tony Martin. Well, they're going to be Tony Martin. It's going to be Ozzy, because Ozzy is like the one that always blows shit up. And he's always the one that eats bats' heads and pigeon heads.
I was gonna say, don't give.
Well, if you ever heard the story behind it, like Ozzy, so the whole story with Ozzy and the whole Tony Martin one, you're kidding me, Belushas? Give me a break. You deserve to get Alf next time for that one. Tony Martin one. Yeah, fucking break. No, so anyways, Ozzy was talking about how that whole incident with the bat biting the bat head off came about.
Mm-hmm.
So there was another band called Stryper, and at every of their concerts, because they're a Christian band, they would throw Bibles to the audience and, bid everybody good night. So Ozzy, as a joke, decided to say that, I'm going to do it because I'm going to throw meat. So then everybody started bringing stuff to the concerts. So they were bringing like meat, chicken, all this other stuff. So somebody threw a bat to the stage.
Wow.
Ozzy thought it was a fake bat, one of the chewy ones. So he takes the bat, being piss drunk as he is, bites it, and realizes, holy shit, this is a real bat.
Oh, gross.
Went to the hospital, got 6 to 8 shots in his stomach. I don't know what the deal was.
Rabies.
No excuse. No excuse. No excuse. I've been an Ozzy fan since freaking I was born. Okay, no, I'll take that back. Since I was about 10 or 12 years old. So that's how Ozzy ended up getting that whole thing about the mythology of him biting a bat's head. Alice Cooper, though. He said, well, I understand if you had like salt and stuff like that, a little bit of cayenne pepper, and I can understand that there's a cuisine with eating bat's heads and all that stuff. Me, I'm a chicken man myself. But who am I? But who am I to judge anybody's culinary tastes and all that stuff? Which is like, yeah,
that's right. I want a sushi burrito.
Oh God. Am I too lazy to do this one? Am I? No, I'm not.
Nice.
But also, Martin, when I showed you the drawing, that's from my comic, and going to be part of the cartoon.
Awesome. In fact, you know what?
Cool.
Let's. I want to get ready to wrap it up, but I want you to promote that too, Matt. So, let me start to say by once again having extra thanks to these two gentlemen, Ghost Max 8 and New York Hunter, for coming out and hanging out this evening.
Always, anytime.
May not have had many people out tonight because it is the Memorial Day weekend, so everybody's either out hanging out with family, friends, or the bar. Which I don't blame you. Thank you for coming out though and checking out the stream. So, with that being said, again, guys, thank you for coming out. I have to cut it short because my eye's starting to kill me.
No, you should take your health. Yep, very seriously.
So I'm gonna start off with Matt. Matt, please plug everything that you do, and
All right. Well, I'm Ghost Max 8. Here on YouTube and on Twitch. I got this, and I still haven't gotten around to posting, my past, videos onto YouTube. I'm a cartoonist, puppeteer, and real estate agent. I tried to post the link to the comic that's leading to my cartoon, but the link blocker stopped me.
huh? I think I had a problem with that too.
Okay. But the comic that's being made into the cartoon is called Sacrificing Sanity. SacrificeSanity.com. It's something one of my best friends and I started back in 2010. We were making comics off and on for about 5 years, and since then I've just been pushing to make it animation. Was almost there last year, but had to cancel due to a way too long of time of production delays. So restarting now. But yeah, feel free to follow me on Twitch. Check out the comic. Keep in mind the comic itself is not family friendly. The jokes are for the grown-ups. But my Twitch stream is family friendly. I'm currently playing Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. And I'm going to be playing a lot of Lego games for the foreseeable future because I have a lot of them. Other than that, I'm a real estate agent in New York State. So,
Awesome. Thank
you.
Sorry.
Yeah, if anyone's looking for, a home, looking to sell, buy, rent, etc., you can find me in the group, Toy Collectors Universal. Right. Thank you. Have a good day or a good night.
Okay. Oh, Matt, if you want to, because I was thinking about what you're saying, how they do the link blockers and all that stuff. We have Cartoon Puppeteer. Maybe you could leave the link to your thing right there. I don't know if they can. I don't think you can stop it on that.
Maybe, I don't know, but maybe next time.
Okay, just in case. And then, of course, the brother from another borough, Ken Guy.
Yep. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, that is. Yep, the way you pronounce it. Yep, thank you. So, yeah, but it depends on your background. I've heard every permutation of my last name pronounced, depending on where you're from. France, it's Italy. Yeah, but anyway, yep, it's pronounced Guy. And but thank you. And 100 impressions. Yep, and just I don't know if anybody's noticed, but I've just gotten back into trying to force myself to do some more longer form videos and reviews because I've been away, mostly because of my kids' health and family stuff. But I miss it, right? So getting back into the long form reviews along with the shorts, and now that I buy all these Marvel characters too, but yeah, definitely, and yeah, but anyway, yeah,
That's pretty strange.
And you can find me on YouTube right here, and yeah, it's just a lot of fun. Like I said, I still do a ton of shorts too, just because they're a blast too. Did one today for Memorial Day and the Patriot armor, and just really good. But anyway, that's it for now for me. Thanks for inviting me as always, Ultra Megatronus, and just love hanging out with you guys. And yeah, I usually try to stay till the end and love it when I get a chance to. Thanks.
Awesome. Again, thank you for coming on. Did you get the missing link, Optimus Prime, Ken?
Me, no. And I will not get the missing link Bumblebee or Cliffjumper either, because I just want to remember them as they were, right? Like, here's my bee, and he is not missing link, and he will not be missing link. But I just want to remember him the way he always was.
Yeah, I ended up ordering them with the trailer.
If you like it, you got to.
Well, in my defense, I don't. I've never had an. I got Ultra Magnus courtesy of Ghost Max X. He's over here and Ninja Bill, but I've never had an Optimus Prime. So I decided to order it, and everybody was talking about it, raving about it. I said, all right, let me get it and see what's going on. And when it comes in, maybe I'll do a live unboxing, that kind of thing, because I still have to figure out how to get the knack for anything else. And by the way, guys, if there's any time that you decide to say, you know what, I want to do a live unboxing, but I'm too lazy to do it on my show, you're more than welcome to do it on this. Save yourself some time and navigation. I'll give you center stage, let you have a good time and basically rub it into everybody else's faces like, look what I got and you don't. Look what I got and you don't. I got my ice cream. I got
go for some ice cream.
Lord. Yep, it's time. And again, everybody, thank you for coming out. If you were in the stream, checking us out, thank you for bringing your input and time in the chat.
Thank you, Belucius.
Yeah, Belucius is like
he's about to start his Sunday already. Oh, well,
he's already the Sunday, man. We're in the Sunday now.
But most people will actually wake up around the time where it is over there.
Come on. We love you,
one day, man. So next week, there's gonna be I'm gonna give fair warning to anybody if they decide to catch the end of this and all that stuff, and anybody wants to join the stream. Next week, I am actually going to do a specific type of stream. Ken, I'll invite you in. Matt, I know you're not into this subject, but it's going to be anime related.
Ooh.
I mean, I can hang out. I mean,
yeah,
I like some of them.
I mean, I'm talking hardcore manga stuff, man. I'm talking the stuff that you and I would be like, okay, I got to learn this shit.
Oh, is Zan's gonna be right in front of the show?
Yeah, if everything works out, Zan possibly will be. Right now he's at a convention. He's at a con. Or no, I take that back. I'm thinking. Who the hell am I thinking? I'm thinking. Kato was at a convention.
Oh, cool.
So no, Zan was supposed to go to one, but he ended up not feeling good, so he wasn't able to go. He's recuperating. Get better, Zan.
Yeah, dude. Feel better, man.
Yep. So next Saturday night, I'm planning on having Ninja Bill on. Ken, if you're to join in, I'm going to see about Jimmy G, see if he's into it, because I know Jimmy G's into it. Okay, Matt, you're more than welcome to come in too.
You should. You know about Airbender, and I haven't watched any of them. So.
Well, remember, after our last Airbender wasn't really anime; it was like Americanized version of it.
Yeah, but it's
manga.
We'll probably stretch into just animation too. You don't think?
Yeah, I mean, but I've got some classic animes and stuff like that. So.
Oh, okay, cool. So definitely, I'll send the invite here and all that stuff. And like I said, hopefully the guest list that I have will be there. So if there's anybody out there that's saying, "Oh, can I be a guest?" This one's going to be a little bit tougher, so I'm going to let it go for that one. But again, we'll see what happens. If everything plays out nicely, we'll have a great stream, like every other stream that I've had. And again, my guests are the reason why these streams have been successful. Has nothing to do with me. I'm boring as shit. Come on.
No way. You just had eye surgery, man.
That's not a rock fight. Come on. Well, thank you again for the kind words and all stuff. And I do have to get, because this is really starting to go on me. So again, thank you all for joining the stream. And remember, you're never too old to feel too young. And when it comes to collecting anything, collect life experiences. It's the best way to go. And with that being said, maybe I could try to do my outro the proper way as opposed to the sloppy way, which will always be the same way, sloppy. And where am I? New outro. Okay, here we go. Enjoy the new outro. I'll talk to you guys next week.